Can you hear me now?
You're supposed to be dancing.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. No, it's right. You're right. You guessed the right music.
Because I can't hear it at all. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special Saturday episode of Getting Baked with Crystal. How's everyone doing tonight?
Yahoo!
Thanks. As most of you know, Dan went to Vid Summit this last week. He got home at 5:30 yesterday morning. Mm-hmm. So he slept most of the day yesterday. There's no way we were doing a show last night. So we decided to bake today because I got a bunch of beautiful looking peaches for free at work. Because perks of the job. Random things show up, and this time it was a flat of peaches. And most people I work with do not eat fresh fruit. So a couple of them took like one or two, and the rest of them were left. So I think I have 10 here. So this recipe we're making tonight is going to be peach pie crumble bars. As I posted on Facebook and Instagram, the guys at work, my old man Joe said, I'd really like a peach pie. So I'm going to make a peach pie tomorrow and bring that in to everybody on Monday. But I didn't want to do 2 peach pies. So we're going to try something different. And it's peach pie crumble bar. Bars are always easier to eat anyway. I prefer bars and cookies, so we'll try it. I did see Sam called them fuzzy bum fruit, which is now my new favorite name for peaches. We're calling them fuzzy
Here's
bum
some
fruit.
TMI. So glad I ain't like a hairy, backy guy or hairy bum guy. Wait. Am I? I can't even tell. Hey, so, real quick, I'm going to derail the show because we're all here. So when you were sick, you were telling me I was pouring your Sprite wrong. Could you please, could you demonstrate real quick before we carry on? And also, there's stuff boiling. Hey, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
You just get home from work? Look at you.
Yeah. Okay, so look. Dan knows how to pour a beer properly, but somehow does not translate that to soda.
It's the same, Marco. It's the same thing.
Pouring. So then when
it's
I
not a
did
Zima.
it, like half of it was foam, and then all the carbonation was gone. And what good is soda without carbonation? Look, you know I don't even like soda anyway. But I was feeling sick. I needed some Sprite. I
need to see.
How do you pour a beer, Dan? When you pour a beer, do you just pour it?
I don't though. I hold it. I don't know what you're.
Yeah, is this how you pour a beer?
So your claim was that I poured you flat soda.
It was not flat when you poured it.
So I wouldn't look. I've been pouring beers for many years.
Why would you not do the same thing with a soda?
That's what I'm saying. I can't figure out how you think I was pouring your soda wrong.
Because it was half, like, foam.
I don't know about y'all, but to me this sounds a lot like Dan bursted Crystal's bubbles.
All the bubbles. He bursted all my bubbles.
That's the problem. Anyway, continue.
I don't know why it did not translate.
Continue on.
I don't know.
Also, what's going on with this boiling water back here?
I'll get to that. Don't worry about my culture.
The word from Officer Bird is that you're not supposed to, you gotta be careful.
You're not supposed to boil water?
Well, you're turning your back on it.
And? What is going to happen?
It's gonna do more harm than the villain in the movie we just saw a little bit ago. Oh my god. We tried to watch a Jason Segel, I'm like a crazy man movie, and he's just too kind. It didn't work.
But I think that was the point. Like, he was supposed to be a nice guy who accidentally got caught breaking into somebody's house and then was like, oh crap, what do I do now? Very slow, nothing really happened till the last 10 minutes. I'm not even going to tell you the name because I don't remember and it wasn't worth watching, but Moving on. Dan, I need the mouse when you have a second.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I did see we had a member super chat from Hannah. Thank you so much. Member at a Dan TV level for 21 months. I know last time we were here, we told you guys we were going to record a podcast and have that out for you before Dan left. We ran out of hours. So that did not happen. Maybe this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I want to make sure you members are getting your money's worth, so we try to make it happen. It's just, I've been sick. Things have been happening. So.
I'll talk about my trip. I have some good stories.
We'll get there. We'll have time. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah with her super chat says, live from a kitchen somewhere in Lancaster. It's Saturday night. Let's get baked? Wait, what? Something feels off, but I just can't place it. Saturday, getting baked, doesn't add up.
I know, we were like, we're not going to do a show, because I don't want to do a show, but I forget, we can put the Friday show on Saturday. So I figured I'd hang out so we could do some yapping and we don't have to, have trivia interfere with it.
Yeah.
Damn, where did my magic wrench go? It was left at Disneyland. Maybe you'll get it back when I get my stickers back.
Oh.
No, you're like my, if I need another mod.
Usually we don't need mods because we're sitting here watching the chat. It's usually not a big deal. Amanda with the super chat, thank you so much for the support, friend, says, Crystal, you are silly. I took a poll at my house.
All right, Chris.
And we all Just pour it like Dan does, and we think it's just fine. Hi, Chris's mom, Mary. Oh, is Chris's mom watching? Hi, Chris's mom, Mary. Look, I don't drink soda, like, often at all, so I don't know. All I know is he opened brand new soda, and when he brought it to me, it was flat. So I was very disappointed.
Man, we toasted some Sprite that week, huh?
Well, you drank some too, but I went through a 2-liter. I wasn't eating. Like, I had a fever and I was sick, so it was Sprite and toast for a
How
week.
you doing now? You back on the...
I think I'm good. I noticed, like, yesterday I ran around and did some things at work, and when I was done after about an hour of, like, I had to shred a bunch of stuff, which is obviously not very labor intensive, but then I had to, like, take it out and dump it in a trash bag and squish it down and tie it off, and then I had to go run and get the vacuum, and by the time I was done, I was like, I'm done, I'm out of energy. So I'm still, like, low energy. Like, I'm good right now, but, like, by the time we're done, that's it, I'm done.
Is
So.
Jessica there? Hold on, yeah, Jess!
No, Jess has actually never been to our house. She's been to our town, but she had all the dogs with her, and we got a house full of cats.
They're like 10 minutes away. But Jess is, she's at home. She's at home. I was trying to look to see if my house there. I was gonna come crawling out on my knee like Dorf goes flogging, but no, she's not here.
Not here.
Well,
PJ is here though.
What's up,
Send
PJ?
us a super chat. Thank you so much, friend. Hey, friends, pets for Mooch, man. Yeah, if you guys didn't notice, there we go. Perfect timing. Super chats get pets for Mooch.
bum pets for Mooch.
He laid in the perfect spot
Mm-hmm.
for super chats.
What's up, PJ?
He said, "Let's get baked." Also, everything is approved, and I am in the partner program.
Did you?
Congratulations!
Yes.
Awesome. Good job, PJ.
Yes. I don't know if
Videos
this
are
Jess know
actively
that.
accumulating. If you guys have not seen it, he did just post a video. Forgive me, I approved it early early for me this morning, and I don't remember what it was called, but he did post a video. If you guys don't know, PJ lives in, now Vermont, but Vermont, did I get that right?
Right.
Not Virginia, right? Vermont?
Right.
Is from Michigan, and posts videos of just beautiful things in that area and checking things out.
Look,
And
yeah, go check it out. I added PJ as a moderator right now, so you could post the link to that video.
oh yeah, PJ, post your link.
Yeah, post your link. And then you'll get unmodded. Don't worry, Sam.
I'm just kidding.
It's temporary mod privileges.
Yes, temporary mod privilege.
Athena with her member for 4 months.
Hi,
Super
Athena.
chat. Thank you so much, Athena. If you haven't already, make sure you go check out all the back episodes of our Not a Podcast. She says, I ordered my copies of the Gone to the Snow Dogs and Eleanor coloring books today.
Nice.
Awesome. If you guys have not seen, just yesterday, y'all released some new plushies. Dan, do you have a way over there? Oh, wow.
So I drag and drop them on the screen. That's how they came up naturally.
So you just went with it?
So I left them. Hold on, let me put the link in the description. Dora almost funded all these already. Here.
Make sure you guys get these now if you want them. They are only available for a limited time, and you have to pre-order them in order to get one.
Yeah.
Once it's done, it's done. Like,
And-
that's it. You can't buy them later. There's no more than what is sold being made. Like, you have to pre-order it.
Right.
And Brittany says, look how cute they
And
are.
at least 3 of you that we really like forget it to order them, and then like we feel bad. So freaking order them. Order them.
Yes, get them now.
Order 'em.
How long will they be up? Like a week or two?
They're there for like 20 days or something like
Okay.
that. They're for a long time.
You have
They're
a
up
couple
for
weeks,
long
but
time.
don't put it off if you want one. Get one as soon as you can.
All right, here, pop quiz. Since these pay my paycheck, what's the name of this one here?
Oh, like pop quiz for me?
Yeah.
Is that... No, that's not Kira.
Nope. Oh, wait.
It's not Oakley because there's already an Oakley plushie.
Right, you're good?
We already did Kira and Memphis.
Yeah, so look at the screen. Or you can leave the dog, don't look at the chat.
Shiloh.
Oh my gosh. And I live again. Yeah, Shiloh was well before our time.
Yes, I never met Shiloh.
No, I don't even know if I've seen moving videos. Maybe a couple. But, and then we have Eleanor. Look at that.
Yeah, with her 2 different colors.
I know, aren't those cute?
Marco wants to know why you were lip kissing on the floor.
You know,
at VidCon.
people are really... it's all pinned to the top. Y'all are the core of the core. You know this is coming out. How cool, though, real quick. Jess has got all the dogs now in plushie form, which is rad.
Yeah, like all the dogs that ever have existed in her house are now
Right.
plushies.
I'm pushing next time for a Jess and a Jamie.
That would be amazing.
Yep, and then it would be
Yes.
like the whole set. Also, I will be
Sure.
selling the complete set for $899 starting...
Well, you don't have these 2 yet, so you can't.
No, I don't. I did not order these either yet.
You did, don't forget.
No. Okay, let me take these off the screen.
Thanks.
They're cute though. All right. Okay, so everybody's very concerned about my lips on the floor at VidCon. If you have not to see this,
Brittany
photo,
said what I was thinking. I
can
saw
go-
the picture and I went to go comment on it, and Brittany had said exactly what I was thinking.
I can't remember, but like I'm pretty sure my lips just don't like droop to the ground. You know, maybe yours do when you look down, but when I do, they don't hit the ground. So I didn't bat an eye about it, but I'm pretty sure I just laid where we were walking all day. Like, not only that, like,
So gross.
earlier, that's like, that area there is where we all had to stand in line for badges by first name, not last name, which I thought was kind of neat.
Weird.
Yeah.
It seems odd. There's a lot of Dans. Like,
I was
just gonna
like
say.
yeah, first names are more common than last names, but okay.
I always see a bottleneck at my M's through S's or something, like,
They're very common for
M
last
through
names.
S's
yes.
suck. So, like, maybe that's some sort of nerdy, you
Divides
know,
it up better.
it would be better if we just did it by first name and sorted it all out.
Was Matt in
and
charge of
like-
that? Can we ask him what the logic was behind that?
Matt was in charge of everything. It was they've been doing first name since the very first time I went to
Have
Vid
they?
Summit. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know if I realized if I was like making out with the ground or not. Hold on, I gotta prove
Yeah.
this.
Well,
thing.
one,
Marco
you
just
were
in.
laying on the disgusting ground, and two, planking was like. Brittany said 5 years ago. I think it's even older than that. You were planking back at CubeSmith. That had to be 10 plus years ago.
we were trying to do the Batman, where you have to put your feet on top of the doorway. And remember,
Nobody can do that.
Chris was trying to hold me up, and I couldn't do it because I'm weak-willed.
and
like,
weak-legged.
Right, so I was trying to do that, and then we did the planking, and then I was planking on the roof. So yeah, planking's like 2000, late 2000s, right?
Yeah.
I just had to adjust the camera, and I just went and just like, I went to my knees and just like rolled, like I applied myself, like I rolled all the way onto the ground. Mostly I was just making her laugh. And then she took the photos, and then I got up. That's all. That's all. Well, Marco said, your lips are now like your shoes. Poop. Dude, next time I see you in public, I'm gonna come up behind you and give you a big old smooch on the cheek, and then you'll see
Oh, I can't wait for
who's got
that.
the poopy Dan lips. Right?
Ew.
Mr. Poopy Lips.
Brittany says I would have at least taken a handy wipe to the floor before putting my face there. Yeah. Don't worry. If I was there, I would not have allowed that to happen. I would have like given him my coat, like gentlemen do over a puddle for ladies.
Nah, true artist. Tom Green would take pennies, and he would just put pennies in his mouth, right in front of Humplick, and he would just put all these. Remember the bowl of pennies in
Yes.
his mouth,
Oh.
and they would just come out of his mouth.
So gross.
Yeah, so you
So
know,
gross.
it's like ode to Tom Green.
Okay.
There you go.
Nicole117_away. That's a mouthful. Member for 6 months of the RFS Dan. Thank you so much for the support, friends. Says, hey guys, yay! Glad to finally be able to catch another live stream.
Nice.
Time difference. # living in Australia. We have a lot of
right.
Australian friends.
Yeah, mate.
Like a lot of you show up for this. I guess.
Right.
I guess our humor translates to Australia.
All right,
so
here we go.
good to know.
Give me a quiz. What's the name of the president of Australia?
Do they have a president? I think we're the only one that calls it the president. It's probably a prime minister.
Right.
Sounds way fancier.
Yeah. I don't know who it is.
That's it. Okay, so you guys want to know what's going on with
I do.
my boiling water?
Yes.
Okay, so I have peaches.
They're beautiful looking, by the
They
way.
really are. Oh my god,
Here, I got you.
you guys, they smell so good.
You guys want the peach cam? Hold on.
Peaches are one of, like, the smell of peach is one of my favorite smells in the world. I love, like, peach lotion and peach lip chap. They are beautiful. When they showed up, I want to say Wednesday, they were super hard. Like, nobody was doing anything with them. They're good now. They're a little squishy. They're good. But I have to peel.
Are you gonna peel a peach?
I think I'm going to do 4 of these. Well, you don't want the skin inside of it.
I don't know how they work. I've only handled a peach a couple times, so I don't know. Like,
Okay, well,
it's like a fuzzy apple.
I have 10 peaches. Let me double check. 4, 8. Yeah, I have 10. I want to make sure I have enough for the pie so it's not all like sunken in. So this recipe says 4 to 5 large peaches. These are large peaches. They're pretty good. So I've got to peel and chop 4 of them. And apparently the best way to do that is to blanch them. So you throw them in boiling water for 30 to 45 seconds, and then you throw them in ice water, and then you slit them, and the whole thing peels off. You can also do that with tomatoes, apparently. That's a thing. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna pick out 4 of the large ones here.
Oh, my mom's here. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
So the Prime Minister is Anthony Albanese. What? Shouldn't it be Anthony Australia? Would that be like, isn't that like more on brand?
Like he should change his
Shouldn't
last
that-
name.
Shouldn't that? Yeah. But hi, Mom. Morgan with the super chat. Hi, Morgan.
Hi,
What it do,
Morgan.
baby boo? Oh,
What's
hey,
up?
do I get to see you next weekend?
Yeah,
Thank
you
you for the
coming?
support. I went to Disneyland and it was so hot. Oh, Pets from Mooch. I gotta like move that out of the way now that he's sitting there. Sorry. Thank you.
It was good now? Oh, that? I don't know what you're doing.
Let's move that there.
Well, I got rid of the bowl of peaches if you want it. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Afriel says that's how I do tomatoes for sauces. Yeah, I've seen that you can do it for tomatoes, and then when I was looking stuff up for the peach recipes I saw, it works for peaches as well. So we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna do 4 of them. I think these are a pretty good size. It's an 8x8 pan for this recipe, so I think 4 peaches chopped should be enough.
That's a lot of peaches.
We'll find out.
I mean,
Morgan says, yes, me and my spawns.
Nice.
I love Morgan because she will call her children spawns, and she's not like, my beautiful little offspring. And I'm sure you think they're beautiful and all of that, but I love that she's just real talk. My spawns. I love you, Morgan. Can't wait to see you next weekend. What else is going on here?
That's my leather shirt, by the way.
Thank you. Yes, it is spooky season, so I got my Paul Frank spooky shirt on. Look, everybody here is probably more excited about Hocus Pocus than any other like Halloween movie. I did make a post on Facebook. If you guys have any good scary movies, lesser known ones particularly, because you know I know all the Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, all that stuff. I did get a couple of good recommendations, so there are some things I will check out. But if you guys have a recommendation, please go post there and let me know. Hannah says, hate Hocus Pocus. I've never seen it. People seem to love it. People seem obsessed with it. Never seen it in my life.
I haven't, but for some reason, I really wanted to buy that Bette Midler plushie at Disneyland.
They actually
Like-
have the Squishmallows at Aldi.
I don't know. I was
They
like,
have
oh, like.
the set of 3.
I mean, Sarah Jessica Parker, you could leave her or leave her, but like,
Leave her,
like,
leave her.
Bette Midler was always cool. And I don't remember who the other one was.
Marco says there's a lag on sound, but nobody else said anything. So let me know if you guys have a lag. We don't need to know if there's not a lag. Just let me know if there is a lag. Marco, it might just be you. Hey, Dan. Brittany sent a member super chat.
Hi.
Thank you, Brittany.
Hi,
Appreciate
Brittany.
you. Thanks for the support for 24 months at the Dan TV level. She wants to know, hey, Dan, why can't bicycles stand up on their own?
Oh, I don't care. I don't work there no more. Call the bike shop. 729-2800.
Now they're going to get pretty called.
That was jaded.
A little bit, huh?
Okay, what was that again?
Why can't the bicycles stand up on their own?
Why?
Because they're too tired.
That one I think I've heard at the bike shop before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People just walk in and tell you bike jokes.
Yeah, just like old white people do. Really old white people do.
I can see that.
They will ask me if I have time to talk about the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and really bad jokes. But thanks,
I can definitely
thanks,
see that.
Brittany. Thanks.
Linda says, Shocker and The Frighteners, both are on the USB I sent you. Awesome. We will definitely... Look, I try to watch a scary
wanna
movie
watch the
every
Shocker.
day... Stop it. Every day in October, because I can get away with it and nobody thinks I'm creepy. We have a big bag of cat food over there for my work cats, but it's got to sit there for a couple of days, and the cats are obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. It's the strange. They want it. We doled some out, and everybody got down on it. It's like, they don't... Like, you have food. Why do you care so much about this food? What? I wasn't doing anything.
Exactly.
Hilo the Husky says, we watched Hocus Pocus 2 today. It was okay, not the best. Aww. You know, that happened with, I think it was Super Troopers. Super Troopers is such a great movie, and I was so excited when the sequel came out, and I went to Jason's house, and I don't remember if we bought it or we, like, paid to stream it. Like, we paid money. There was no renting it or anything. Disappointing. Stick with the first one.
Dude, that movie sucked after the first scene.
Super Troopers?
Yes.
No way.
Oh my god. It was all downhill after Schnozberries.
No. It was good. It was good. Saturday the 14th is Funny Horror. Awesome. I will check that out.
I didn't see Netflix pushing it like Halloween was on Hulu.
No, they really weren't.
They
But
weren't,
Hulu
huh?
has Halloween, and they like lump all their scary movies together. Also, The Good Doctor. For some reason, The Good Doctor was in the Halloween list. If you guys watch The Good Doctor, it's like a ER kind of show, maybe that type of like hospital setting. Not scary at all. Not sure why it was lumped in there. I think we're good at boiling. I'm gonna get a bowl of ice water ready so that I can toss those in there as soon as that's done.
Worse than Sharknado. You don't like Ern Zurin? From 90210? Here, I gotta turn off this camera real
Sir,
quick.
it's Ian. Even though
Yeah,
nobody
see, I was Harriet.
in our
Aaron's
house
Ern.
that way.
I'm gonna call it an urn. You know, like an urn board.
Way to go, man. Him and Pancakes, what's her name? Tara Reid. You weren't supposed to get that, Terry.
Stop it.
They were in a lot of those movies.
Why wouldn't I get that?
Because I'm not used to another person being in here, so everything, no matter what we say, is quiet.
Sorry. That was funny.
Due to unpopular opinion here, I loved Hocus Pocus too. Dawn said that in case anybody wants to fight.
Oh, because she loved Hocus Pocus too?
I guess it came out to mixed reviews according to right here. According to the only one person. Just the
one comment.
The one comment.
Alright, so if you guys missed it, we're going to blanch these peaches so they will be easier to peel. I need to get a cutting board out.
Tubi has some good stuff, including some Mystery Science Theater 3000 stuff. Here's the problem: is I'm already built in Mystery Science Theater 3000, so if we were to watch that, it would be like watching Mystery Science Theater 6000, which, you know, our heads would just explode. So, no, too much shit talking by the three of us in the movies anyway to watch somebody else do it for us.
That is true.
Bite your tongue. No.
It would be Mystery Science Inception.
It would be torture.
What are you doing,
We're
Topo?
way funnier than they are.
You think we're hanging
Yeah.
out or what?
Eat that, Tom Servo.
I am biased. And also, I am my target audience.
Oh, Sarah's here. Hey, Sarah. Hey, we're using your nice fatigue mat that you got us
Always.
well over a year ago. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's holding up really well.
That's because I remove it from the kitchen when I'm not doing a baking show so that nobody can screw it up.
All right. If you spend money on like good money on a really good fatigue mat, because I have a cheap one.
It's actually called an anti-fatigue mat.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. I don't even care what I was gonna say anymore. What would a fatigue mat be?
It would make you fatigued.
Would it be like quicksand?
I think so. Really hard to stand on. I don't know.
I'm trying to get to the fridge.
Like a bucket full of sand
You
would
should
be a fatigue mat. It's an anti-fatigue mat because it keeps you from getting fatigued. Does that make more sense?
If our show ever picked up and we became like idiot YouTube, like Logan Paul idiot YouTube, where they do like the worst
Don't
things,
compare me to Logan
like
Paul.
fill their swimming pools up with the orgies and stuff,
Never.
we would definitely box in here and do quicksand baking show.
Where does one find quicksand?
Where do they find all the things that they find? It's like, here's 8 million balls for the ball pit. And after they did that, they boxed up the 8 million balls and they sold them off to Rocket Jump for a while. Then I think, I don't know if DeFranco got a hold of them, but there were so many balls they collected for this one prank, and all the balls got wet
Ew.
and they're moldy, but everybody bought the balls because what do you do
So
with that
gross.
trucks and trucks of fucking balls?
So gross.
What are you gonna say, Terry?
I said,
There's trucks of
about
balls.
quicksand.
So where do they get that?
Equal parts sands and water.
Yeah, see, Terry's already got a recipe for
I
quicksand.
don't know why I know that.
Well, I don't want to stand in it and bake,
No.
so...
Yeah, it comes right out of the Quicksandist cookbook. You don't know about that?
I say down in the backyard in the kiddie pool.
Yeah,
A deep
we're in.
pool.
We're in.
Morgan
These
says, let me
shots.
know if you need a Hulu login. Oh, we have Hulu, actually. We get, like, student discount
Hold on, who
that
said
one.
that?
Morgan, she says
Do
she...
you have commercial free? Because Crystal's trying to get through Horror Story with Terry.
There's
and
so many
for
commercials.
Every 3 or 4 episodes is another episode we waste. So we're looking for an ad-free.
She says she
Hulu
also has
account.
Shudder. Morgan, I would be interested in that.
That's
We got a
awful.
free trial of Shudder.
Was it good?
Like right when it first started, and there was nothing good on there. But now it's been a while, so I would like to check
she's
that
got
out
the
if
good
you wouldn't
one.
mind.
You might save
She
us.
says yes, we pay the $11.99 for commercial free. It's actually going up. I just checked last night because we were gonna pay. It's going up to like $14.99 or something, like in 2 weeks or something. So
Brittany-
yeah, we were like,
No,
no.
we're going to jail. Hi, everybody in court when this is being used as evidence. Brittany, we do use your log in the HBO. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's how we watch.
Yeah.
What is it? House
Forget
of
super
Dragons?
chats. Usernames and passwords for Mooch Pets. Usernames and passwords for Mooch Pets.
This is
Yes.
true.
Does anybody have USA so I can watch Monday Night Raw? Because I'm behind on wrestling. That's wrestling, by the way. It's wrestling. If you didn't know what that show is, that could be really,
Good
really
thing.
bad.
Beer
Really
and
bad.
Bug with a member super chat. Thank you so much, member, for 4 months of the RFS fam level. Says happy Saturday from the Texas countryside. Driving home now. By the way, check the Disney outlets after Demon Christmas season for discounted Bette Midler. I'm not interested,
It was so
but
cute.
other people would be.
It was all the 3 plushies, and it came with a little cauldron. They were like little.
Oh, Brittany says I have Hulu Plus. Use my HBO login. It's attached. Ah, okay.
I don't know if I have those digits anymore.
She said go ahead and use it, Doofy. I love you, Brittany.
So in exchange you get to help me doofy with no repercussions.
oh,
Is
everybody
that
gets to do that anyway.
for commercial
Um,
free. This is what I'm worth you
the
for
hard
commercial
part
free.
is we get so invested in the episodes, and then it's a commercial,
And it's not
then
good
they come back,
commercials.
and then it's a commercial. It's like every 3 minutes. It's so frustrating. I swear no other shows has that many.
And you guys are trying to go from beginning to end.
Yes, we talked about it last time we watched Hotel, And then Dan left, and we watched the first season, Murder House, and we are
Hold
now.
on. I was gone for like 3 overnights, and somehow you went to work, and you went to work, and somehow you guys managed to get through seasons.
That's what we did at night. Yeah, it took us 2.5 days, maybe. Yeah, no problem. And then we are now watching. So we watched Murder House, and now we are watching Coven. We're like 2/3 of the way through that, and then we're gonna watch Apocalypse, and then we're gonna watch them all. We're just watching them all out of order, how
Hopefully
they
NYC.
tie in. Yes, the new season has just been announced. So excited.
I'm
Let's see.
obsessed. Crystal, I'm obsessed.
Yes, it's so good.
I'm glad I waited to watch it with you.
Someone say Simple Jack. I don't know what you mean, Marco. What's Simple Jack?
Oh, Marco, I'm the only one that watched that movie. I don't know if anybody else watched Tropic Thunder.
No.
And I only watched it
just-
recently.
Okay, look, I need to do my peaches because my water's boiling. What are you doing, Topo?
Ew, what is he doing?
It's the old movie.
Is sniffing the floor
He does that.
right outside the litter box? Yeah, making stink face. Well, stop sniffing the mat outside the litter box, you dummy. Probably doesn't smell good.
It smells like shit and feet.
You're so gross. All right, let's do this. I think my water's boiled off a little bit, but we're gonna try this. I have to move them around a little.
I hit commercials hints. I use YouTube Red. Is that like their television service? What is Red? Stove cam. Nobody gave me a stove cam option. Oh, I can just
Oh,
take.
we're only here for like 20 more seconds.
Wait, oh wait, I'm coming.
No, I'm doing them all at once. You can cut. Dan, you want to bob for a peach?
That might not be the business.
Oh, you realize this is hot, but not things that come straight out of the oven.
I would pick up my face, but it still looked like my face was in there from the top layer of skin.
I mean, we're really into American Horror Story right now, so if you wouldn't mind, go ahead.
We're gonna blanch Dan's face.
All right. I need you out of my way. Now
Where
we're
are they
just
going?
getting it. I'm gonna put them right here
Oh.
in this bowl of water.
Here I am. I'm too lazy here. Whoop.
Hopefully this worked.
All right. I don't know where I'm going. I guess I'll just hang out
Nobody
here.
ever knows where you're going, Dan.
Shut up.
Damn, that was rude.
Foxy Koala with the member super chat for 24 months. Thank you so much. What kind of dessert does a turkey like? Peach gobbler. Oh my gosh, I knew some girl.
I was gonna
She
say
with peach gobbler.
drumsticks.
Were you gonna say
I was
drumsticks?
gonna say drumsticks.
Peach gobbler.
All right, here it comes.
Where?
Right here.
Okay, hold on. And then what? More of the same?
Well, now they're just.
We didn't discuss this episode. We were just like, we're just gonna hang out tonight. So.
Well, I was gonna make this anyway, so then Dan was like, "What are we doing for a show?" And I said, "I'm making peach
Yeah.
something, so we can do that."
I didn't want to ask you guys questions and have you guys give me the answers. Like, I'm full on that today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's see if this works.
Hey, Dan, did your bum bag survive the Disneyland trip? They were very concerned about my, like, visual social status at Disneyland with that fanny pack on the side of me.
Well,
I liked it. It did well. I'm gonna, like...
look. You see how it's just. Well.
Oh, you're on the wrong side.
I'm right where I am. You're on the wrong side. Oh my gosh, this is
Ew.
amazing.
Can I pull out? Let me pull that one. It's rewarding.
You missed the spot.
Oh my gosh.
Can I eat it?
You're welcome.
Is
to
this
eat
the
it if you
gateway to
want.
pimple popper?
Yeah, get it.
Ew, you really want this thing?
Yeah, it's peach skin.
Alright. I say that like I didn't eat the chicken skin off a chicken after shake and bake. Like, I would pull the chicken off a shake and bake when I was a kid and just eat the chicken skin off of it. And now that I'm older, I'm like, oh my gosh, like...
Oh, pro tip: do this if you need to peel a bunch of peaches and apparently tomatoes, because this works amazingly.
Yeah, that's easy.
And you don't lose any peach. Like,
No,
it's
they-
just the skin.
They didn't look like they reduced. You know what? I bet everybody back east knows that stuff. They're all canners.
Probably.
And from the
Probably.
From the cannery. Dude, Jess froze like 150 gallons of tomatoes.
So much tomato.
Like, it was like, what are you gonna do? And then she was all like, she like Bubba Gumped me.
I remember that.
But yeah, it's just so much stuff.
Wonder Woman is here. Hello, Wonder Woman.
Hello. Oh yeah, huh? What's up? Did you hear the joke about the peach? It's pitiful.
Good one.
Uncle Yukon says you can make a salad out of the skins. Okay,
That
I would take the pizza.
sounds disgusting.
I would take the pizza cutter and go shung shung shung.
What is Topo doing now? He's on the dryer. He's playing with your bag of returns. My hands are getting peachy.
Lily CK likes your tip. That is a great tip, Crystal. We'll use that when I make my next round of tomato mozzarella peach salad. Whoa!
Tomato mozzarella peach salad. That's so much.
Do you have a picture of that?
Do you use microgreens or baby spinach? Or romaine?
As long as it's not baby carrots. Those always freak me out. I try to, but it tastes
Baby
like
carrots or baby corn?
baby corn. It
Yeah,
tastes
baby
like
corn is the one you don't
It
like.
tastes like earth weenies. I don't know. Is it salt? It's all,
I love baby corn.
And then it tastes like dirt. Jody with the super chat. Thank you so much with the peach.
Awesome. There's a peach emoji. Oh,
It is. And the crack's perfect, by the way, on the peach. I love it. So, Chris
Thank
is,
you, Jody.
Chris coming in with the son of a peach. Hey, Chris, I saw that, like, I was on this app that we had to use for a vid summit. You know, it's kind of an app that, like, keeps track of, like, a convention. And then it showed, like, upcoming conventions. And it showed, like, a cybersecurity or something convention in, like, Pomona or Pasadena in, like, a month or so. Is that something you're going to be at? We'll see how good your security is when I show up.
Wonder Woman says, what peach dessert are we making tonight? We are making peach pie crumble bars because I will be making a peach pie tomorrow for the guys at work with the peaches I got from work. So we're making something a little different here for us.
Yes, I do have a photo of it. All right, produce that.
Produce that.
Oh, the side cam might flicker a little bit. I can't tell, Afriel, what's going on as far as, like, I don't know if it's this cable, or if my extension cable's getting longer. Also, I have a new computer guts, so I'm kind of working on it. But yeah, it might be a little flickery on this Brio. Also, this Brio's seen a bunch of hours of my life. Oh, Terry, do you want some more of this?
I'm okay.
Yeah, it's like a fruit roll-up.
No,
I didn't-
it's not good. But
You can leave this. You can leave that here because I'm gonna have pits to take out.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So it says to chop them. It doesn't really say like what to do. Just chop. So not slices,
Right.
I guess.
Where can we get the mooch plush? Oh, those would have to be per hand. You've seen me draw my elephants, right? So I don't know if you want a hand sewn mooch plush.
Okay, I need help.
What do you need help?
So I took the pit out and it's like hairy. Do I?
let me see. No.
You eat that?
Yeah. It's not really.
I guess it's not really pokey. It's.
I don't have any experience with that, but my instinct would be to take it out.
Because sometimes what happens is the pit will have itself. You know what I mean?
No, it didn't do that. It came out all together.
It'll be fine.
Pretty colors with that orange and red.
Leave it unless it's hard. Okay, wait, and spoon it out. Get rid of the hairy stuff.
That's my
the,
girl.
The hairy stuff kind of weirds me out. I think I'm gonna spoon out some of it.
It can be bitter,
Okay,
Shannon
yeah.
said. Wait, hold on, you just trust
You're
Shannon?
gonna cook it with
Shannon
sugar.
has worked in kitchens for like a bunch
Yeah,
of
but
years.
her
She's
thumb-
usually got pretty sound
Her
advice.
icon for her profile picture is looking at the sun. First of all, you're staring straight into the sun. I don't care if it's the sunset. So we would really trust Shannon's judgment?
She's never steered me wrong.
There's no steering wheel.
There's a hair on this one. I think that's a Dan hair.
Huh?
It's not mine because mine's braided.
And I'm in a pony.
Mine are super
It wasn't curly. You definitely know when it's Terry's.
Because you
Super
unravel it.
curly.
It's 10 feet. And by the way, if you are ever staying the night with Terry anywhere that's up on a second or third floor and a fire breaks out, no worries. You can just pull off a strand of that hair and it is thick enough that you can climb down that thing. That thing will not break. Mine break, and I'd pull on her strands of hair. I was pulling on it one day.
I think
and
I
it
talked
wouldn't
about
break.
it before that in like 5th grade we did this test to see how strong hair was, where we had little weights, like little gram, half gram, whatever weights, and everybody plucked a hair out. And there was one girl that had Terry hair. Her name was Amanda, and it was long and like super big and thick and curly. And her hair was the strongest out of everybody's. Like, however, I don't remember what we did. We like attached the hair to 2 things and then hung the weights on it. And the thick curly hair was the strongest hair.
Well, that's the Merkin I'm putting my money on. Definitely.
You probably get one of those shows.
Oh, I'm in trouble. That's the sunset in California when I was there, Dan. Oh my gosh.
I like how you add the angry intonation.
Well, because you know they're like you're not typing, you're like especially Sam. Sam's the biggest one for me
Here, Dan, I got
because
you.
I've heard Sam's voice on the
I
air.
got you a tow rope for your Jeep.
How do I put him to
Please
fill...
don't bring hair into the
How do
kitchen.
I-
We try to avoid
How
that.
do I put Terry's hair in this little spot I'm trying to cover up right up over here and fill it in?
I can do that for you.
If Rob will peel is Terry V's hair. Oh, I've lost it now. Don't worry, the gravity will send it right to the ground.
That'll be top heavy.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if you're ready for this wave in your neck, Dan.
Okay, we got it. Terpunzel is what Anthony says. That's a good one. Terpunzel. Have you heard that one yet?
Never. I usually hear terrible. Surprise, surprise.
Have I ever been mad at you, Dan?
I only say it with love.
In all
Oh,
caps.
absolutely. Just, you know, the extent of my life has been, terrible.
Wait, oh, I'm sorry. Chris, I asked a cyber question. I was like, hey, Chris, tell me all about why.
I don't actually care about your answer.
Did you say anything
Hey
about
Dan,
that?
you have a mouse there. You can scroll up.
I'm not getting the seawall bald spot. Morgan, you take it back. It's like just because I'm old, but there's no like, but my hair's still staying up there, so we're good. We're okay. I'm good for a while there.
Also, toupees have come a long way, so if you ever don't want to lose it on top, I can help you there too, friend.
Well, Lina says that she doesn't think that me trying to put your hair on my hair is gonna work. So, I think maybe you're right.
I braided my hair into a girl's hair I knew one time because she was getting bald patches.
That's kind of hot.
I grew her hair back.
And then you stood there for like 6 weeks, and at the end you cut your piece off, and then it kept growing.
No, I would unbraid the hair every week and braid it back in. But I got good growing hair, and I got growing hands too, so we can grow that back.
Afriel trying to come to our rescue. Dude, you're not old. You're well seasoned, like a cast iron skillet. I treated mine like crap. It is down there rusty. So.
Antique.
How's this?
It's okay. I'm just using a spoon to scoop out most of the...
Those peaches are so pretty.
They really are.
Those are gorgeous peaches.
They're getting a little squishy now, though, because they have no outside on them.
Do I have to taste them for poison?
We'll see.
Okay.
All right. Now I chop.
I just want to know what I did to piss Dan off. He just seems to have my number. Yep, forever fly over, Hannah? Hannah.
I think that's how you say it. Try reading it backwards.
You misspelled it. It should be a capital H if I'm reading it backwards then. It's my job to give you a hard time. Also, I said out loud I liked your beanie. You couldn't hear me.
He did. He came and showed
You couldn't
me.
hear me. I was like, did that Hannah make that? I was like, that's good. I like as if you were going to buy a beanie after you had that skill right.
He didn't comment on it, but he commented on it
I
out
did
loud.
out loud.
Yeah,
That
but
happens
not on the post.
That happens a lot. There's so much stuff. I'll like read it and then I'll say stuff out loud and keep going just because like I don't know. Like I just talk to the guy.
That's okay. I
But
go
I did
through,
say it. I did say it.
I approve posts, and then like something happens, and I get distracted, and then later, like in the week, I'll go through and be like, I approve that. Didn't comment on
I
it.
feel like such a jerk all the time. I'm like, oh, that's a jerk move.
Yep.
Jordan wanted to know, like, what do I do for Halloween? And out loud, I'm like, oh, you should do Hocus Pocus. That's popular. Did I type that? Nope. Said it out loud. Kept on going to, I don't know, whatever I was doing over here.
What's up, Mooch? Did you just get a whiff of peaches?
That beanie was a pain in the butt. It looked good, though.
Yeah, it did. It was.
And that's
cute.
it. That's your compliment for the year. That's it. Back to, like, you better make some blister beanies.
Some what?
Oh, Hannah got a blister, and I was like, you should make a beanie for it. You should. And I tried to convince her that blister beanies would sell. You know the red stuff near the pit is very sweet, is what Christine says.
But someone else said it was bitter. You guys need to, like, have a...
Pre-show?
Yeah, can you have a pre-show and discuss these things so I can get accurate information? Because now I don't know who to trust. I left a lot of it. There's still a lot there, but some of it kind of skeeved me out.
How did my name turn to Jan Morgan? Jan the man.
Oh, because the phones love to autocorrect Dan. You know how hard it is for me to type Dan on my phone?
What am I?
Sam, Fan, Fam, literally everything under the sun besides Dan. And people are always like, who's Sam? I'm like, I was talking about Dan. It does not... I type your name often. I don't know why it does not want to use your name. It just decides that's not a name. It's not even like you have a unique name. This one's a little tougher.
Oh, I'm scrolling back up.
Hopefully I'm not driving people nuts with my...
I didn't plan on doing
Peach
that one.
chopping
I
skill.
will The ISC West Coast Conventions in Vegas in March. Well, okay, so Chris is in Vegas in March. It's just that like once I start driving towards your house, it just gets hotter.
It's true.
Yeah. I think you guys should uproot your lives and move closer to me.
So we can hang out.
Yeah. And then people are like, "Why'd you move?" You're like, "Oh, because like the internet guy told me to." The like Junior Max Headroom dude, we like move closer to him, and then it'd be easier.
Then we could be real life friends.
Joke for Crystal. What happened to the peach whose fuzz got stolen?
I don't know what.
It became a nectarine.
Oh, because nectarines are peaches that aren't fuzzy.
Oh, shoot.
They're
You know
the
what?
same family.
I was just making sure I said all the syllables right to get that out there. I'm
Like
is
you've
that
never read the
nocturnal?
word nectarine?
It also is a little blurry.
Fair enough. Where's your glasses, Dan?
Which, haha, DMV, when they asked me if I needed glasses, and I said no, and they asked me to read the line, and I did.
I mean, to be fair, Blake said
Joke's
he
on
could
you.
probably read it without his glasses.
Yeah.
And he's pretty blind.
Right. So there you go. Enjoy that, donor. Enjoy those shitty eyes. When they're going through a book, and he's like, "Oh, look, there's Dan. We'll take his eyes. They're clear, right? They got to be clear."
No.
Nope. Haha, sucker.
You literally have a pair that you're supposed to wear specifically when you drive.
Right.
But no.
But that's not their business. What if I
I mean, not to be a passenger in your car.
What if my cataracts goes away?
Do you have cataracts?
No. But
Well,
what if it goes away? Then I don't want to have to go. It's like $30, $39 every time you go get a new ID. It is.
What else is going on?
Everybody's a comedian in the chat.
What you got? No? Dan, everybody.
All right, this one's for Terry. Where do fruits like to go on vacation?
Where do fruits like to go on vacation? I don't know.
To the beach.
Yes, they do.
Sarah says, going along with Jody's joke, I didn't know there was compound jokes. Here we go, my first one ever. Why did the nectarine get a hair transplant?
Why?
It wanted to be a peach.
Nice.
Oh, way to reverse that up there, Ned Mencia. Beautiful. Hey, Sarah, are you going to Novi? Are you, and because that's coming up in like, oh my gosh, a little over a month, so it's time to start promoting that. So I will be on my
Leaving
birthday.
me again.
On my
your birthday.
Yes.
The first birthday of either of ours that we've not spent together in 18 years. But go ahead, tell me
The
more.
girliest thing I've ever heard you say in the 18 years we've been together. Is 18? In the 18 years we've been together, right there.
That was it?
PJ said it'll be right after my birthday. Yes. PJ, did you post your video?
He did.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I didn't point it out, but he did post the video.
Good.
And he's monetized now, so help a brother out. Go get him some views.
Christine said that's a real small chop you got going.
It makes almost like a jelly. You mix it with cornstarch, and I feel like I said chop. I don't know. I like them smaller. That's what I'm doing. Look, Sam's with me. OMG, you're leaving Crystal on your birthday? I know, right?
Right?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here like, it's Dan's birthday. You know if you're not here on your birthday, you don't get a gift.
It's fine. I spent so much this last weekend. You probably shouldn't get me anything for the next 16 years.
Probably not.
Really, though.
Yeah, I know. I know, Dan.
Oh my gosh.
What else is going on? We just standing here quietly?
I just suck it in my own Dan. I don't know.
Ew.
It's an older video, but it's always worth the share. Yeah, it was good, PJ. And congratulations on being monetized. That's a big deal now. Like, that's a big deal. Come hang out with us. We're more fun anyway. I went to Disneyland, Morgan, but I think that was our last year. It was so hot. It was so hot. So hot at Disneyland. But it was still fun. How was your crappy Dasani water? I didn't know until earlier today because our water got shut off for a little bit because they were working over there in the park.
And I brought out, Crystal said, do you have any bottle of water? And I brought out like 3 bottles of water. And Crystal said, oh, people in the chat were mad about the bottle of water. I didn't catch that. Because the chat's so hard to read.
Not only that, like, you know, there's
like
the hurricane in Florida.
Uh-huh.
And I saw multiple memes about, like, oh, as long as there's still Dasani, you know it's not that bad. Like, if people aren't stooping down to get the Dasani, then it's not an emergency.
Why? Like, where was that?
And did you notice that, like, that was all that was left on the shelf? When you went to get water, there was, like, small containers.
Right. And the only reason I got that over the, like, Target brand water is because I saw the testicular fortitude of the bottle of the other ones, and they were, like, all jacked up. And, like, I didn't want to rock around Vid Summit with a soggy bottle. Do you see The Rock come out there to do the eyebrow that I can't do? Terry, can you do the eyebrow? Oh, my gosh.
Can I?
Yeah,
I
you
can't
got
feel
it more than me.
I can't feel that side of my face very good.
But, like, you know, he didn't come out there with a soggy water bottle. So, like, I got that one, but I didn't see the chat to be like, hey, like, you shouldn't do that. You're not going to be able to reproduce.
We don't want that anyway. You already can't reproduce anymore.
Oh.
Snip, snip.
How hot was it? It was only like 93 or so, but it was like,
Dan was miserable hot.
It was humid, and it just beat down on us. We went and went and went. I was burnt. Look, my face is still red. Well, it turns brown because, you know, I'm Mexican, but, like, it, like, was red for a little bit before it got brown. But, and then, so then, like, we get back from Disneyland, and I go into my hotel room, and there's plenty of stories. We'll probably podcast about it. I go back to my hotel room, like, in LA, and
Where?
and I go to bed. I do go take a shower. I go to bed, and in the middle of the night, I woke up and I felt so crummy, and I felt so hot. I could feel inside where my brain should be. It was so hot. It was so hot in there. It was so hot in there. It was, and I felt so sick. So I went and, like, do you remember that part, Ace Ventura? I was just in the shower, and the shower was so slippery on the bottom. And then I just laid there, and, like, I was just burning. It was burning in my face. And we put sunscreen on, the one with the monkey on it. But now that I'm looking, the monkey was probably laughing. Like, why would I trust a monkey with sunscreen? He don't need sunscreen. He's got oils in his fur.
Right.
He's like, hi, you sucker. So I don't know.
You don't look very sunburned.
No, not so bad.
But you never do well for a long while in the
Yeah,
sun.
like, I could feel cooking, and, like, it was going down to my, like, the center of the earth. Yeah, it was bad. I was hot, so, like, I was not happy. And then I went back to bed, but, like, I was not happy. It was cool though. Right outside my window was the side of the right side of all the of all the runways for LAX. So much time, or like every single time I'd go back to my room, I would just stare out the window for at least 5 minutes and just watch plane after plane land.
That would drive me crazy.
Sure, it was really cool.
That's worse than the sounds of traffic.
I don't know if I really heard him. I don't know. In my head, when I see it back, I don't have sound.
Were your ears plugged?
That sounds like a heat stroke or something. Yeah, like I just was like, and I was dehydrated, so like.
Yeah, Dan has literally passed out from being out in the sun all day. We went to a friend's house and they had, was it a trampoline? Were you playing on the trampoline at Carrie's house?
Which time? Yeah, there's a few times.
And then we were playing, I think we were playing dominoes, and Dan just goes, I don't feel so good. Boom, onto the table.
Or the falafel place.
Yes.
I was like, I ate falafel now. Okay, anyway, so, yeah, so I was just hot for a while, and then by like the next day it was a little better. Also, when we got there was a lot of people registering and stuff downstairs, and there was a big mixer down there where they like let you like hang out and stuff, meet everybody right when you come check in. It was very hot there. There was not good air at all, so I was already like not having it.
Takes a long time to chop peaches.
It does.
I'm almost done. I have a half a peach left.
The sound of traffic and planes are awesome. Marco, you could come here if you want to listen to traffic. It's not the business.
It's not.
It's not.
If I never hear traffic ever again in my life.
I swear if I had the money, I'd buy everybody a muffler.
A silencer.
A bike.
I think it would be less expensive for me just to always pay for road construction here, so
like,
they could just
go
detour.
slower?
They could detour a mile back around the
There you go.
whole thing. Okay, so I'm confused, Adele. Whoops, forgot daylight savings time started last night. and thought it was 11 a.m. Turns out it's 12 a.m. Hi, everyone. Hi. Okay. So ours doesn't start until
Like the end of October.
it's a week after Halloween.
Yes, it used to be. Remember, it used to be like right at Halloween.
If it was a week before, it would be on Halloween, and Halloween would get darker earlier, and the kids could, do rad stuff.
Yes.
But I think ours isn't for a month from now, unless you're off by a month. But is it different than
Maybe
the
it's
rest of the
different
world?
there.
Oh, Sarah, you typed a lot of stuff. Thanks, but hold on. Hold on.
Don't you know Dan doesn't do well with reading?
Mm-mm. Dan, I will go to the Novi Pet Expo, most likely on Saturday. I probably won't make Drew come with me, though. It's not his thing, LOL.
Fair enough.
I like Drew. He was a good guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, he is good times.
I haven't met him, but I like Sarah.
He's very nice. But cool, good. It'll be great. It'll be great to see you. There'll be a lot of people there this year.
All right, this should be plenty of peach.
Yes.
Do you want to taste my peach?
Nicolas Cage said that in the movie one time.
Was it?
I think it was City of Angels.
Was it Ghost Rider? Oh, I have a big old head.
It was
That's my Nicolas
Face
Cage.
Off. When he said he could eat peach for hours, he played Castor Troy.
Worst ever, man.
I like that movie. I like cheeseball.
All right. I have to mix stuff with the peaches.
And says, I wish I could go to Novi. There'll be plenty more years. Don't worry, we'll make some videos. It'll be fun. Jet sounds is everyday thing here in the AV. I don't hear Mensch, but it's I mean, look, dude. Like literally an hour ago, homeboy in his SUV pulls in front of his boo in the middle of 15th Street. No, in the middle of Avenue I right here. Gets out of his car, throws his shirt in his window of his SUV. I mean, it was DMX voice. He was
loud and yelling.
Then somehow they got out of the car and started walking away. The cars are just in the middle of the road, right? Don't worry, Terry, I got some video. Then they argue out of the bus stop, and I'm trying to record out the window, right? But like the mesh screen's kind of messing with me because the phone's too smart. And then eventually he's in the black car driving away.
Yeah, and the other car was still just sitting there.
And then every time they run away, I gotta go to a different window. And then eventually he got in the car and left. But it was 7, 8, 9 minutes. So maybe I don't hear the jets flying over because of stuff like that. Don't worry, it'll be in tomorrow morning's crime blotter. Our next door neighbor, who is really cool here, follows the AV scanner page. And he was out there, but he was on the phone, and I wanted to yell, like, dude, like, you home court. It's a home game.
You know he came out because he heard that.
It's a home game.
You know he heard it.
Yeah, but yeah. He was like going crazy. And that's just we weren't even like at one point before he took off. We were just back in here setting up for the stream.
Par for the course.
It's par for the course.
Did he skirt into dirt when they stopped?
Oh yeah, I started hearing him like it's gonna give it to you. I'm like, oh, here I come. Oh, I yelled at Crystal, come here. Crystal was trying to pour Sprite the correct way, and then she's running over there with the Sprite bottle. I'm like, look, and then she tried to put the Sprite bottle back. I'm like, no. You gotta be quick at the AV. You gotta be quick. When you hear that car crash, man, you gotta like look out that window. It's like a shooting star. You can catch the end of it. I did. I've caught the end of them before.
All right.
Okay.
Peaches are chopped. We're gonna set those aside because
right.
we're gonna start with our shortbread base.
Here, we can just get.
Shortbread base?
Let me move this out the
Yes,
way for you.
ma'am. I need to get my mixer.
Oh, okay.
You didn't have me anything.
I'll put this up here in just a second. But thank you, Terry.
That's fine. That can stay here. It can't go over here because I forgot to move the cat fountain.
That's fine.
We got a new cat fountain, and we're putting it up here in hopes that Mooch will learn how to drink out of it. When he comes up here to get water out of the sink, he will just learn to drink out of that, and it's not working at all. But what we have succeeded in doing is Precious is now trained.
It's right here.
To jump up here and drink out of the one on the counter. So we've actually done the opposite of what we were trying to do.
I made a review. Okay, hold on. I'll show you in a second. I made a review video of the fountain, and hold on, I gotta set this down. Okay.
Oh, I need more butter than this.
I made a review video of the fountain, and Mooch was drinking out of the sink, and I sent the fountain review people the video of Mooch drinking out of the sink while their product was sitting in the background.
I'm sure they appreciated that.
Oh my god! I just thought about how maybe they wouldn't like that. So I did send them off the picture of them. The video came out great, but
I like that. And I have this one guy who's gone rogue.
Yeah, this is what happens when you guys aren't around.
Alright, so this part I need 2/3 cup butter. I only got one stick out because I screwed up.
I forgot about that.
So, hold on. Yeah, what I cut off is going to be another third. Because I need a 1/3 cup later in the recipe.
Right. All right. I got other like member chats and stuff going on here. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you're in charge of that because I'm not paying any attention apparently.
Okay, hold on a second.
That adds up. Okay, so that's my 1/3.
Surprised you didn't get the sword. Oh my gosh.
Okay. What else is happening, Dan?
I thought I saw another member super chat on my screen somewhere here, but why isn't it on the screen? It is from Beer and Bug. Oh wait, that was earlier?
Yeah, you didn't scroll back down after that.
Did I read it?
I read it.
Oh, okay.
I think so. He was driving.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Alright.
Which looks like he's thinking, I've trained you, silly human minions. A little bit. What are you doing, twitching your tail? Alright, I gotta melt butter.
Okay.
I'm just
melt
kind of... I'm off my game.
Oh, we decided it was going to be a hangout today.
Okay.
You titled it Millions of Peaches. We weren't even going to do a show, but I was like, we'll figure it out tomorrow.
Well, look, I titled it Millions of Peaches because I have a bunch of peaches and I did not have a recipe pick, but I wanted to get the calendar up. But I knew I was going to do something with peaches. But I'm fine. At about 1 o'clock this morning, we were laying in bed, scrolling through my phone trying to find a recipe. One that appealed to Dan. So that's why I didn't have a recipe picked for the calendar.
Oh, error. Yes, take it.
Hey, Dan.
Huh.
What do you do with 100 peaches?
Oh, what?
You eat what you can and you can't. You eat what you can and you can what you can't.
You get what you get. I almost didn't get that at the very last second. I did. Whew.
Good job, Dan.
Whew. Oh my gosh.
Brittany says, damn, darn work, I'm missing all the good stuff. It's just the usual stuff.
Yeah, you should quit.
Quit your job and watch us full time. One of my butters was room temperature and one was not, so one melted in 30 seconds and one is still refrigerated.
Dang. Coming through with the... Thank y'all for coming through with the usernames and passwords for everything.
Appreciate you.
Dan, will you hire me? Uh-oh.
Do you work for snacks? Because if so, you're hired. Going back in.
So South Australia does theirs in October.
Interesting. I missed what you put in the peaches. Nothing yet. I just wanted to get them chopped. We're going to make a shortbread base. That's going to go in the oven for 15 minutes. And while that is baking, we're going to make the peach layer and the crumble topping. That's going to come out. We'll put the peaches in. And the peaches are going to be mixed with sugar, lemon juice, and cornstarch. So it's going to make it a little bit gelatinous with the 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Yes, Wilton, I know. That's why I said it. And Chris did not fail me with the lyrics. I knew he would know exactly what I was referencing.
I think me and Dr. Detroit were seeing them in the chat early. When I very first make the stream, like when I will it do existence and it shows the time and everything, few of you come in and I'll say some stuff, and like sometimes I'll be there working on the stream and catch you guys sometimes and I'll say something back. I mean, I see when you guys type because it's on my screen, but like most of the time I'm just an ass and don't say nothing back. But sometimes I do. And
busy.
What?
You're busy.
I know.
Getting
Sometimes
me all
I
the
forget.
things I need at the last
Sometimes
minute.
I forget to just be like hi and then run away. But Snow Dog's made it.
Hello, Jess.
Oh my gosh, you missed it, Jess. We are selling Snow Dog plushies. Sholo and Felinor. Bleach paint at the top!
Oh jeez.
And then, I just think they make it till you're done. Look how damn cute they are. They are! Those came out really good. I like them. I like the 2 eyes. I like that.
I like the 2 eyes.
Yeah, the 2 different colors eyes. But I'm curious. Eleanor has what looks to be a plastic nose, and Shiloh has what looks to be a plush nose.
No, I see a shine on it,
Is
but
it?
Eleanor's
gloss?
does look way shinier. Do the other ones have plastic noses?
I don't know. I own them, but like.
She says, let me check. Okay, guys, so we are now going to make our shortbread base. So we're going to do flour, powdered sugar, and salt, and then we're going to stir in melted butter. Hi, did I invite you? I don't think that I did. I need help. He smells melted butter.
Who's controlling the house?
Oh,
Oh, you're warm. You're warm and snuggled. Let me check. Eleanor's is plastic and Shiloh's is not.
Oh,
Neato! Eleanor is so cute, totally. It'll be interesting to see her next month and how much she's grown up since seeing her like 6 months ago.
Yeah, you got to see her like right after she got her.
Yeah, I was there at the end of March. I was there.
All right, so we're doing 1 1/4 cups of flour. Do you know that after I posted the recipe card, I had to replace the photo of the recipe card?
From this morning?
Yes, because very often I know how to spell sugar. I know. I know how sugar is spelled. For some reason, when my fingers type it, I very often put an E instead of an A. And then if I catch it before...
S-U-G-E-R? Sugar.
Yes.
S-U-G sugar.
It's A-R.
It's A-R, yeah. Okay.
Yes. I don't know why my fingers don't know that. Like, my brain knows that. I never, like, debate on how it's spelled. But I type it wrong. So then when I caught it before I had posted anything else, I took the damn thing down. This is going to be too
I
big to go.
spelled sugar like booger.
I thought you spelled like sugar.
Alright, so then we're doing 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. But
Dan-
some of my older recipe cards do have it spelled wrong because I didn't catch it until after I posted other things and didn't want it out of order.
Shiloh is pronounced as Shiloh. Yes. No, I was just messing around.
How did you pronounce it?
Oh, I don't know. I think I said Soho or something. Just goofy. What did you say before that? About your recipe card?
I do have, if you look back at some of the older recipe cards, some of them do have sugar spelled with an E because I didn't catch it before I posted other things and I didn't want them out of order. Then it wants 1/4 teaspoon of salt, but here's the thing. The recipe calls for unsalted butter, and last time I went to Aldi, I grabbed the wrong box and I got salted butter, so I'm just going to skip the salt because there's salt in the butter, and I think that's an okay thing to do. I think that's how that works. It wants me to whisk this together, but I feel like it's going to be... Oh, okay, just... Oh, I don't think I need the mixer. I don't know. We'll do this. Thanks, Dan. And then I'll get the paddle and paddle it together.
Dan, how long does it take to set up for a stream? It depends on what stream it is. This stream, probably like an hour. Like an hour, like chill hour, you know? Where I could do, like, just mess around. Or like I don't have to, like, rush. But, like, the Dantics and stuff like that, like, a solid working hour and stuff. Like, with the green screen and to make sure the stuff's set up and dialed in and...
We usually start 2 hours before the show.
Yeah, like, if tonight was Dantics at 6 o'clock, well, it depends at which one it is. It depends if I have to put my full body in there. It depends if I only have to do Dantics with my half a body in there. Or if it's Pictionary where it's, like, not there. But, like, yeah, usually, like, by, like, 1 or 2, I'm like, fiddling around and starting to reconstruct the house, because the whole house moves around a little bit.
Yes.
So it's a couple hours of setup, and probably after I'm done an hour, we allow for, like, about an hour of breakdown, clean up, clean the kitchen, and stuff like that. So it's a half a day to make this happen.
Joan says, Mooch is so cute. He's just here for the snacks. Do you want some butter?
Wow, his body tense up so much.
There's hardly even any on my finger. There we go. There's some butter.
A whole finger one.
I'd totally buy a sled plushie. That would be rad. Well, you know what? The plushies are too big. I was gonna see a sled plushie to put all of your dogs on.
The dogs pull the sled, yeah?
Yeah, like the collars could go around their necks. It would be empty dog.
That's what someone said earlier. If there's Jess and Jamie, it should come with a sled.
It could be a sled with empty like leash holes for you to put your plushies' heads through.
Is that yummy? You happy
Yeah,
now?
that's okay. Well, this is the first time we've said it out loud to anybody else. Jess and Jamie Jess wants to do like a set of the dogs, and Jamie and Jess with the sled is like a pin set. Yeah, which that would be more palatable. Like I love how we all buy all the plushies, but like at some point, like,
our house is full of plushies.
we've done all the plushies. So
Stop getting new dogs. We have no room.
I love less expensive for everyone as well. So yeah, okay, that's fun. I do love the plushies though, but yeah, the buttons would be good.
Okay, so pins, not buttons.
Pins. We do really well. Like Onto the Snow Dogs does really well. We're like, you have to sell a minimum to, we're already like 60 something away funded, just in a few days of the plushies. We do really well on meeting our minimums and even reaching the stretch goal of like that next level up of like, oh, if you sell this much more. So we do okay, but like it's a fine line because if we guess wrong, then it doesn't work out so well. You know what I mean? But these plushies have been fantastic, and you all have just been like really supportive. And the numbers blow the numbers away that I think in my head. So like, what was my point? My point is the pins are going to be better.
All right. So this recipe says to put parchment paper in the bottom of an 8x8 pan. I don't know if this is 8 or 9, but it's my square metal pan. So that's what I'm doing. And we're just going to squish the shortbread base down into here as well as we can.
I love it. We're up to RV plushies. I love it. Can we get a Greg plushie? Can we get a Greg plushie?
Halloween H2O is on AMC. You can watch it when you finish cooking because of the time difference. Oh, which one was H2O? We watched it when the new one...
H2O was...
came out, I want to say, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I think I saw
Right.
that with my high school boyfriend.
Yeah, me too. I got a good time going to see that. They yunned it down with the new, with the new hotness.
Yes. When the new, the second of the... Because we watched 2 new ones, right?
Correct.
And the third one's coming out this month.
Yeah, like maybe in a week or so.
When the second one came out, I think someone said like the 12th or the 14th. Someone commented on my post on Facebook. But when the second new one came out, somehow we had missed the first one. So we went back and rewatched a handful, not all the old ones, because we went and looked, and some of them are not part of the canon story.
I think we only had to watch one, and then you jumped right to those.
Did we?
Those 3.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I was
because
trying to remember and I couldn't.
it was an easy buy-in. Like 15 minutes into it, we get the story. Like we were good.
Right.
So we watched the 2. The second one was definitely a middle story.
Yes.
So this one.
But
should
we're
this
so
one
in
should
for
be
the
good.
third one.
Yeah. You could have the plushies of the cats. That's the point I was trying to make a little bit ago. I can't reach that stretch goal. Like I think I would have to sell like 200 plushies, and I don't have that audience. So someone a little bit bigger. Oh my gosh. Someone really big like Jess. I said a little bit bigger. I have 4,300 subscribers, and she's got 1 million plus.
Someone a little bigger.
Just a little bit bigger than me could pull that off, but we're almost there.
Jess says you could do pins of the cats. We were talking about cat merch actually this morning. We're coming up with some.
We
ideas.
just unearthed the artwork that Alicia did for us for the cats this morning, so we're gonna put those on something. For the holidays. We wrote that down this morning to take that awesome artwork she did for all the cats and do that on there. And we are upping our merch game. So our merch is, since me and Jess are going to be updating the interface and the way you guys can acquire merch, which is going to be so much more streamlined. I will also, since I'm going to do it, have the knowledge to do it, and I'll apply it to our stuff. So I'm on the hunt for better merch for us. I'm on the hunt for better directed transfers that you pay so much money for. These shirts are so freaking expensive, and you wash them, and then the stuff starts peeling off, and you're pissed off. Like I had an RFS Dan shirt, and it washed off a little bit. And I'm like, screw him. I tried to unsubscribe, but it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me. No. So I'm on the mission to try to get like the best quality. Especially, so I worked at a print shop for 5 years making T-shirts, and I worked at another print shop for 11 years making metal screen print parts. And Crystal did 4 years, 4 years at a T-shirt place too. So we get really like.
And 10 years at the metal print shop.
Right.
Metal
Yeah.
and vinyl.
So we've been around screen printing for forever. So I'm really gonna try to like figure out a way to like make sure that we had like some good merch, Yeah,
Yeah, Marco, you know, the only problem is, because Crystal ran a screen print shop for a long time, you could cure the shirts a little bit in the oven, but it's not that good, and it ruins your oven, because we had an oven to put, like, metal parts in and shirts and stuff in at the other shop, and we just don't have a way to cure it. I can't have a screen printing set up here.
But I'm still friends with the guy who did the actual physical screen printing at the print shop I ran, and he's got a setup at his house, and he will help us out, but...
I do own the film. I do own the film, and I do
Yes.
own the files for some of the stuff.
After all, yes, I did preheat the oven. Thank you. I don't know that I announced it, but I did. I need to check if it's up to temperature. We are good. Okay, we're going to get this in for 15 minutes.
Hey, Dan, I have an epic idea, Chris says, for a merch idea. Oh, boy. You should do some stickers that are prevented from shipping to Canada.
We already did that.
Dang, shots fired. Cure via UV lights. I don't know if you're UV curing direct to garment. Or not direct to garment, but screen printing. You can UV, like, when we would print plastic and stuff, we would UV cure it. But, I don't know. Can you UV cure I guess you can if you have the right screen printing needs, Marco. Okay, sorry.
Alright, so I've got my, I think I did 4 large peaches. It says 3 cups. That looks like about 3 cups. Good enough. To this, we are going to add sugar, lemon juice, and cornstarch. But I know better with the cornstarch. I'm going to mix my lemon juice and cornstarch together first, so it doesn't get clumpy. Jesus. Alright. So 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. I bought a new thing of cornstarch because I was getting low, and I noticed today it's like the bottom is popped out, so it doesn't sit flat. I'm not very happy with that. I think I'm gonna have to dump it into this container. Yeah, that sucks.
See, you sounds just like me.
Thanks, Dan.
You use the UV lights in the dark room to burn the screens. Yeah, that is true. Well, we have a machine that like sucked the screen down to it. It was emulsion on there.
This is not anything you want, bro. Does it sound like canned food? Is that the problem? Alright, on to the new one. Beerbuck says, "What are you doing, you crazy cat?" Oh, just mooch things. That's how he does. Whew. If he can't get a knuckle, he'll just eat your arm. He does not care.
Or my kneecap. Remember, he was chewing on my knee. Hey, Marco, why don't you get a little screen printer set up thing, and I'll give you a nickel a shirt. and then you can print all the shirts.
The problem with it is last time when we did it, we got stuck with a bunch of extra shirts. So we have to do pre-order, just like Jess does with the plushies. So we have to pick a design. And then Carlos did tell me he'd print a sample so we could show people like what it actually looks like. And then we'd have to do pre-orders and print what people order.
Marco got out the screen print game.
Morgan says, "Where's this art at? I haven't seen it." Which art are we talking about?
Oh, I was talking about the very first run of shirts we did for our, was it 1,000 subscribers? When we hit 1,000 subscribers like 5-6 years ago, maybe even more than that.
Yeah, Morgan, your mom got one of the shirts with Dan's head.
That was the art. That was the original.
We printed it in blue. Oh no, she said about the kitties. That's what I thought you were talking about. It is posted on RFS Cats on Instagram.
Yeah, just like scroll a whole bunch, and you'll see all of a sudden they go up there. They're very nice, but they haven't been turned into anything yet. We have the artwork.
Yeah, they're just on there.
And then I'll have one coming to Precious, and then we'll throw stuff on there. But it'll come like within the next. It should happen before I leave for Novi, which is like in a month. So, yeah.
Okay, so this is 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I'm going to make this into a little slurry so it doesn't get clumpy when I dump it in there. And then we're going to do a 1/4 cup of sugar in this as well.
PG says, "Wait, were we just at Novi?" Yeah, you know, that's what Jess and I were saying and Al, we were standing there all talking about Vid Summit. We're like, man, we were just here like yesterday. I have people if you need shirts. Thank you, Marco.
Got people.
What if your people and his people are the same person?
Is it Carlos? Is it Juan Carlos? No, my buddy hooks it up. Like, if I just need a T-shirt, I'm like, hey, can you just like get me one of them $2 T-shirts? And he does. But thank you, I appreciate the offer. Okay, that part is done.
Beer and Bub with a solid life advice. The last thing you want is clumpy when you dumpy.
It's true. I made a strawberry, kind of like a jam type thing to go on top of pancakes not too long ago, and I know better. I just dumped that cornstarch right in, and it was just so clumpy, and you can't fix it. Once you do that, it's done. It's just clumpy in there. All right, so 1/4 cup of sugar onto our peaches. And our slurry. If you guys don't know, the cornstarch helps to kind of like thicken it, like a almost jelly, gelatinous kind of consistency, but not quite jelly. But if you saw the picture that I posted with the recipe, you could see it looks kind of gelatinous. It's not just like peach pie filling. It helps it kind of hold together better when you cut it into bars. A little ASMR there for you. That noise.
That's like the most bummed out thing when you make a video and stuff and you're using the mic. After a lot of years, you're a lot better about it. But like before you're trained, you get those videos with that noise in it.
Yeah.
From talking, you know, I'm not going to recreate it, but you know that noise that you heard there when the people are too close to the microphone and stuff like that. Oh yeah, you're like no, and I can't let it go out that way. Like just redo it, you'll save them.
Traffic.
We're just,
I hate that guy.
We just ain't trying to shift gears. It just lets us bounce off that rev limiter.
Frail says, ooh, gooey peaches. I'm so here for it. I'm really excited for this. Last year I made a peach bar. Our clients, like, that have fruit stuff, you know, every year they bring the stuff. So last year we got peaches, and I don't think I took as many, but I did make some sort of peach bar for everybody at work. This time I took more.
Marco said, Speed Racer. Dude, I think he's halfway to your house by now. I think you live over there.
Do you hear him yet?
Yeah, he's coming your way.
And I can smell that shortbread cooking.
Dan, how many smashed pennies do you get? I don't know. I have not located the smashed pennies. Jess, we gotta talk. I don't know yet. Me and smashed pennies have not. There's a pile of stuff. So when I came home, I pretty much dumped everything. Like everything's dumped over there. So I don't know. Not as many. Look, I was bummed out because they were 51 cents last time, and I got a roll of quarters, and I didn't even put them in my pocket, right? And they all took dollar bills now and a penny. So, or yeah, something like that. So it was like
I thought you said they were all taking the cards and most of them weren't taking money at all.
They replaced the coin push-in things by a black box that takes dollar bills like a Pepsi machine. Sad. I was sad. So
That's
I got
sad.
some, but like also like I don't know. I wanted to like push over a kid or something. There was a lot of them.
This is why I don't go to Disneyland.
Just one. Like
Give the butter wrapper to Mooch. Oh, he don't need
say
too
what
much
Walt,
of that.
Say what Walt wanted.
I'll let him lick the bowl.
Walt wanted me to manually smash my pennies, not have
He
a
did.
robot suck my money
All right.
like spaghetti
So
and give me a penny.
now we have our peach layer ready to go. Now we're gonna make our crumb topping, which is 3/4 cups flour.
Morgan says, I'll push over my own kid.
Again, this is why I love you, Morgan.
Perfecto39 says, was Disneyland good? It was fun. It was hot. But it was still probably, honestly, like you remember it back in the day, the same old smells. Like we were in Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and like the same old smells are the same old smells of Disneyland.
Gross.
But I'm still on the mystery of why their water is thick. And I made a video of like the water, and the water was so thick looking. Yeah.
F. Vanth wants to know if you got the dinosaur eggs shipped. Yes, we did ship all the stuff to Bradley. He opened it up. He was very excited.
Oh yeah, you guys did it on camera.
It cost like $20.
It was
Yes,
great
yeah.
success.
He got it that Saturday and opened everything and built his Lego. I don't know if I had told you guys, I got him a birthday card that came with a Lego set, like, inside of it. Like, he had to pull open the tab and pull a little Lego car set out of it.
It was
super
really
cool.
How much were they? Like $7 or?
It was like $7, yeah.
Super worth
But I
it.
saw it like 3-4 months ago and was like, I have to get I looked it up online to see, like, is there...
I think they had a boy and a girl
Is there
version
more?
of it.
Yes, and there was like a Ninjago version and stuff, but this one was just a car.
It was cool, and it made a Lego set.
Yes, and he built it right there on camera with me. It was great. Okay, so this particular recipe says 1/4 cup large flake oats. Quick oats or old-fashioned oats work too. So apparently you can use any sort of oats. I'm using the quick ones because we have 3 whole containers of them.
They are not the oats from me feeding the birds.
No, those are still over there.
Those ones are only for me feeding the birds at the...
But I have 2
place.
containers of the wrong oats, aside from that container of the wrong oats.
Yes.
All right, and then a 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Whoa, I almost knocked down everything.
Dan will tell the story how we went to hell at Disneyland. So when we were standing on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, we're like, because at some point we're like, we're just going into places for air conditioning. So we get in the line right there by the Mad Hatter, and we get inside, it's all air conditioned and stuff, and then you get on the little cart, and you go through the crummy ride, and at the end of the storyline you go to hell, but it's hot, they heat the room in hell.
Oh.
Yeah, so at the end
Why?
you go to hell and you die, and then you get off the ride. That's how the ride
Kinda
ends,
like
right? Yeah. Yeah, and then, yeah, so I got nice and cool, then they like blasted me with some like hot breath.
That's rude.
Yeah, it was like some just
Morgan
It
says
was hot
Mr.
breath.
Toads broke down when we were in line, so we couldn't scar Owen. But the Pinocchio ride did a pretty good job frightening him. Again, this is why I love you.
it was fun.
Morgan's making memories, but mostly traumatic ones.
That kid will have a great sense of humor.
I love it. Yep. You have to traumatize your kid just enough to make them funny. It's a fine line, but as a parent, that's your job. All right, so then a whole teaspoon of cinnamon, and I'm gonna mix this together, and then we're gonna pour the butter in there, and it should resemble wet sand. Ew. That's all. Carry on. Watch
Do you
fingers.
ever get to eat at the restaurant of the Pirates of the Caribbean? Okay, so 3 years ago, when we were all at Disneyland, we were gonna do that. I looked up what it took. You could just get a reservation. It fills up pretty quick. Lots of cancellations. So if you show up the day of Disneyland, you can get a reservation. And if y'all don't know what it is, the Pirates of the Caribbean ride goes by and you sit on it and you look at it and you're like, how the hell are these people eating inside here but it's dark? And then you go down the thing and stuff and you're in the ride. It's dark and you're actually in the ride there, right? When it's hot, so you really don't want to eat too much, and it's like they were like serving spaghetti and stuff, and like
In the
also,
middle of a 90-degree day.
everything at Disneyland, like even if I have like a 1:30 like time slot, like I still have to go in there and spend a few hours waiting until my turn to eat and stuff like that. And like I'm at Disneyland, let's go. I got a fast pass, and that fast, if they want to sell Lady in the Tramp spaghetti where it's just one noodle that you and I share, and we run around, that's fine. But it's a to do. It is a sit down, and I don't want to be rushed out of there. I would love to sit in there listening to like whatever they've seen inside there, Hi Ho or whatever. I don't remember what's on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. I don't know, whatever's going on in there. But I wouldn't want to stay in there for a long time because you're up against the water when the people are going around the rides. I want to be like heckling them and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just looked like it was
that's
just
enough.
too crazy of a time.
We got 2 more minutes on our shortbread. This also has a glaze.
Yay!
We love a good glaze.
I don't know what some of those words Jess is saying. Could you read it for me, please?
It's crazy you get
Hot.
hot by a train head on.
Oh, yes.
Hot or
Oh, yes.
hit?
Okay, yes, you get hit by a train head on. That's right. So the big light of the train comes like head on to you. That's right. And then that's when we go to hell. Yeah, so we get like sent to hell. I took a video of the whole ride, but I don't know how well it showed up in the GoPro. But I did take a video of the ride.
Kathy says I ate there once. I think it was called Blue Bayou.
Okay, yeah, and it looked so fun, and we were all like ready to like do it. We were gonna do it, but this the time it takes to like make that happen is a big chunk of your day. And like I said, it was a fast pass here.
Okay, so this absolutely does resemble wet sand. Like, nailed it.
That looks like it.
Mooch got to lick the butter bowl, and now he's happily licking his hands. That was perfect timing, by the way. It says while the shortbread's cooking, make the peach filling and the crumble topping. And we've got 45 seconds left on the shortbread. So that was timed very well.
If
Okay.
it's not on there, Crystal, add to your resume, excellent time management.
All right. What's the next activity?
The shortbread's going to come out of the oven.
Uh-huh.
This is actually quite juicy, but
More stuff's happening here.
yes, I'm gonna put the shortbread here, and then I'm actually gonna run to the little streamers room and let that cool for a minute, and then we'll dump the peaches in. We'll put the crumble topping on, and then it goes back in for 35 to 45 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Do I have 45 minutes of material?
I hope you didn't use it all.
I'm gonna use up all our podcast talk.
Hannah says the glaze I created for my blondie was fan-freaking-tastic. Awesome. Was it? Did you just do the milk and powdered sugar? And whatever other things to flavor it? Right, this is very juicy. All right, let's grab this out of here.
It's some
Yeah,
sort
watch
of,
yourself. I'm coming with it. It's hot.
it's bread.
Well, I have to call it bread. Well, I mean, it's shortbread.
Oh, it's like
It's like a cookie.
It's like a pizza crust.
Yeah, but sweet.
Oh, sweet. But how do I lean there and chill?
Lean where and chill.
Like here, while you leave and it's hot.
Don't touch it. Is that a hard instruction to follow?
Yeah, can it?
Okay, if you touch it, it's going to burn you.
Can it go over here?
Really?
Look, I'm just looking out for Dan.
He goes to Disneyland one time and this is what happens.
I'm looking out for me and for your ER room.
ER room? What do you think the R stands for?
I don't know, regrettable. There we go. Now I can say hello, everybody. Hello. What's everybody up to? Anyway, I had a great time. I'm sure you guys will hear all about all of my stories. Thanks for everybody that showed up to the live stream. That was fun. I was trying to watch a little bit of it back, and boy, was it choppy. But, you know. I moved into the country so I could eat a lot of peaches. That's like the Wish.com version of the lyrics. I love it. What's up, Greg? I do have peach. I have so much peach goo. I'd feed you my peaches, Greg. Oh, also, dude, we get to hang out next month. I'm so hyper. It's gonna be so fun. Greg's like, great. You should bring a cat. You should bring one of your cats this year. And then this time, maybe we have to hold the snakes. Remember last year we were gonna hold the snakes. We have to hold the snakes this year. I have about 500 pounds of apples and pears. Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Pear tarts.
All the like, I don't know if I've ever seen 500 of apples. Like, they only grow in the stores. You're rich, dude. You're like fruit rich. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you could come out here and like live off of your fruit wares. I filled the back of my Subi. Dang. I know. I saw that Jess had all those tomatoes, and those were all the leftover one that Mom's didn't want. And then I saw a picture of Mom's posting her tomatoes, and it was like there was like Home Depot buckets that usually hold their rocks, because you know how they collect like so many rocks. Dude, Jess, your parents collect so many rocks at their house that eventually there's gonna be a sinkhole. Like that swimming pool the other day. Did you see that swimming pool? That sunk hole, and everybody like it sucked all the water out of the swimming pool, and a dude.
I think I saw that a while back.
Okay.
Was there a new one?
I don't know. It could have been.
It sounds vaguely familiar, but not like from the other day. Did you see the one? I think I showed you the one the other day where the girls were all like, "Yay!" and they were dancing in like a circle, and then all of a sudden it was a sinkhole, and they all fell in the sinkhole.
Yeah, that's a bummer. I'll try to send you a pictures when we make cider. Yes. The first time I showed up to Jess's house, Greg showed up with cider. Woo! It tasted great, but wow. Like, little goes a long ways. It was so good. But yeah, they have so many like rocks and like vegetables over there. It's like a commodity.
Hannah says, for the glaze, I melted butter and maple syrup in a pan, added sifted powdered sugar and apple pie spice. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it does sound good.
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our shortbread crust.
Greg can make apple pie moonshine. He sure can. He sure can. It was, it was good.
I'm a little unsure about how how liquidy this is because I'm going to put it on top of the crust.
The cornstarch might be good.
That's the thing. I don't want to like sift out the liquid because it's supposed to like get gelatinous with the cornstarch once it heats up. So I'm following the recipe. We're going for it.
This is gonna be so good.
I hope this is so good. It looks so good. It smells amazing. Oh my god, I love the smell of peaches. Did I mention that already?
It was good, Brittany. It was just in a jug. And the jug had no expectations. It was just the jug. And you sipped the jug. It wasn't even a fancy jug. It was the jug.
Afriel Crystal said that it should be okay because you blind baked the crust.
I hope so. I'm just afraid it's going to make it too soggy. And looking at the picture, that's why I kind of poked it to make sure everything looked good. When you look at the picture that was posted on the recipe, it does look a little undercooked on the bottom.
Jennifer said, what kind of peaches are those?
This kind? I don't know.
It's the ones from James. They're giant.
They are pretty giant.
They are pretty giant.
I don't know. Someone at work, like one of our clients, provided us a flat of peaches. So, me being the baker that I am, said whatever anybody doesn't take, I will turn into a dessert.
Little pear honey.
But they don't get any of this. This is for me.
Yeah, I've never had pear honey there, Greg.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll get to taste your honey next month.
Okay. Then crumble the oatmeal crumble topping in your palms and sprinkle over the top of the peach layer. It's pretty crumbly. I don't know that I need to crumble anything.
How's Kamiko? Bitchy.
Right back to her normal self who wants to go outside all the time, and she is not allowed outside unattended, so she's pissed off. She's very pissed
Terry's good. Terry walks the Kamiko.
Until she juked me in the... She thought we was playing football or something, and she ran around me like juked, ducked behind between wouldn't come out between the trash cans, and she would have come out, and I had to come and figure out was the can of cat food, and she didn't get a bite.
I feel like Kamiko's better than all of us. Like, if she really tried hard, she could just, I don't know. She just, she knows.
Yeah, well, I have thumbs and I can open canned food, so who's better now?
Breaking news, Dan is tasting strange honey next month. I am. We all have to sleep in the same room.
On his birthday.
There's a few of us.
He's leaving his long-term girlfriend to taste strange honey on his birthday, so make of that what you will.
Did she finally get her... Oh, yeah, her cast and stuff's all off. I think her hair's starting to grow back a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. She was kind of limping a little bit on her. Not limping up, but she was treating it gingerly. Or if I go to try to touch it a little bit, she'll, pick it up away from me. But I don't know. It's
healing up.
She's
good.
She's recovered. I haven't seen any spider powers yet. But, I don't even know where she's at. I'm really surprised she's quiet right now.
Yeah, did she sneak outside?
Yeah, right? I need to find someone with a peach tree, at least until my trees start making fruit. That's like an Animal Crossing. Didn't you try to find someone that had peach trees when you were playing Animal Crossing in the beginning?
I did.
Dang.
I think maybe Sam and Jordan hooked me up. I think I went to their island.
I think, Greg, don't you go to farmersonly.com and then can't you find
just looking for a peach.
Just
until
looking for
mine
his peach
ripens.
Oh! You were gonna get laid so much with that tagline. Tell me that wasn't hot. Oh my gosh. My peaches have extra juice on them now. That was hot. You're in, dude. You're in.
We're going to start with 35 minutes on this. It says 35 to 45, so go.
Hot-hitting question. Are you guys married? I never heard you talk about it. No, we're not.
Nope, not interested.
Nope.
I don't need a piece of paper.
After Crystal's third marriage, I felt like I was fourth fiddle.
Neither of us has ever been married.
No, we're not married.
It's just not an important thing to us.
Dan has a wife. That's right. I do have a wife. I do have a wife.
People don't like her.
Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to stay out of your way. Did you already leave and come back?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom and I washed my hands.
Christine.
If you were wondering.
Christine, if you're here.
I did wash my hands.
Yeah.
With a fresh, clean towel.
Yep. I still use the toilet tongs.
I'm just straightening up and putting things away.
Okay, then I can get off this camera for a little bit.
Yes. Yeah, we're done cooking or mixing in things. Everything's in the oven for 35 to 45 minutes, and then I have to wait for it to cool to put the glaze on. So You guys will have to follow me on social media if you want to see how this one turned out.
We almost left flesh off the screen. There was almost no flesh in the screen. I ran back in there as you ran out.
I went to the trash
Oh my
can.
gosh.
I didn't leave.
You don't even know. I just came back from Vid Summit. You know what the analytics are on fleshless screens? Nothing. That's how you kill a channel. The number one way to kill your YouTube channel is no flesh on screen.
I bet we could walk away for 5 minutes and everybody here would stay and talk amongst themselves.
But the YouTube algorithm...
Do we care about the YouTube algorithm? Hit thumbs up if you haven't already. It does help the algorithm.
I did see when I hit thumbs up on when I hit thumbs up on the app, oven timer, Brittany says. Oh, it's right here.
I got it going. Thank you.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. And I don't have my big red timer. Sorry.
Hey, BRM Bug, are you here? Do you remember you sent us these? The strawberries and cream flavored morsels and more, and they were so good, and I found them at Big Lots on discount and bought 2 more bags because they were so good. So thanks for turning me on to that. That's all. Story's over. See, Brittany says you left him inside the car when you brought Kamiko into bed.
Oh, right. You're right. You're right. Okay, hold on. There was something I was supposed to read up here.
What was it, Dan?
I don't know. I just see Dan is the problem. Crystal always watches it. I told you I have my toilet tongs. Do you not? I don't know. Christine, I have them.
Stop it.
Brittany.
Dan's wife sent him a sword. Terry said, "Oh, Terry, they sent me a sword. We still have no idea. Do you have any other
No
theories?"
one will cop to it.
No one else. Did anybody cop to the sword at all?
It's
Like,
Muffin Gate again. They know. They all know except for us.
there was something else I was gonna say, but I don't know there. Okay. Oops. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wilton says, you're not working in a restaurant. You can share each other's germs. I do not want bathroom germs. Please wash your hands after you go to the bathroom. Please. Please.
Toilet tongs. Okay, keep reading because it's a little blurry.
Marianne with the member super chat. Thank you so much for the support for being a member for 5 months of the RFS family level. Wants to know if you're going to Jess's this Halloween.
Here's the best example of so close yet so far away. Novi, I gotta fly out on the 8th. If I would just go out a week and a day early, I could be there for 100 pumpkins carved. It's a blast. I've done it 1 year. It is so fun. People come and go. It is the greatest time.
But you'd have to be there for like 2.5
I would
weeks. You have to
be
go
there for-
before Halloween to help carve.
I would have to go like the week before Halloween. We do it like the 3 or 4 days before Halloween, then Halloween, and then there's a week until we leave for Novi, and then I'm back I would be gone a half a month.
Yeah,
It
that's
seems
too long.
easy. That's a little long. But it sucks because it was the funnest thing ever carving 100 pumpkins. It was so fun. It was so fun. Dan PC.
Beer Bug says, get out, I'm gonna have to go shopping. They're so good. And I brought them to my mom, and she's, much more discerning than we are about snacks, apparently, because she does not like the Golden Graham crispy treats. Even she thought they were amazing. So, yeah, the strawberries and cream in the cookies.
Oh, yes.
Yes, yeah, those are really good. It's like a gummy strawberry.
Yeah,
and, what was it again?
Those were good.
Yeah, because I didn't make these on stream. I just received the package and was like, oh, that's great, and then ate them. It's white chocolate bits. I'm sorry, Premier white morsels, graham cracker bits, and strawberry flavored chunks, which are like little gummies. And upside down. So good.
Yeah.
So good.
They are good. Greg said that would be a lot. It would be a lot. It's fun but exhausting. Yeah, because at some point you and Jamie are just gutting pumpkins with the machine and doing all that stuff, and then we just get to carve them with my noodle arms, so I don't have to do all that hard work. So yeah, that does get exhausting for you guys.
Amanda says, Kamiko updating chicken on screen. Her chicken leg? I don't know where she is. Let me see if I can find her.
Yeah, see, it wasn't that big a deal last year, Sarah, because Novi was in December, but the 2 years before that, they were in November, and I wasn't able to go, because I had just quit my job, but, and I went to carve pumpkins instead of going to Novi. That's what it was. I carved pumpkins instead of going to Novi. I'll get to pumpkin carving again, but, the Pet Expo is, I gotta work there a bit, so that's, where it's at. It's actually much easier for me when you all carve. Then I don't have to stop gutting to carve a bunch. Right, huh? Yeah. Because of the year I was there, we did have a couple people there, but not as much as the year before from what I can remember.
Just do both. Jess says.
That was a cackle.
That was Jess. I was on screen accurate. Why did you quit your job so I could do this for a living?
All right, let's
I put the key down and
walked
walked out. It didn't tell anybody.
There's Kamiko's chicken leg. It's healing up.
Where's the rotten part at? Oh, here, let me get him.
I'm trying not to show butthole. Yeah, you can kind of see. You can hardly tell anymore. And then she's got her. Oh, she's mad. John. Oh, I guess her first growing back, where she had her IV. Yeah, you can tell more on camera than in real life. She's mad. I woke her up.
Aww.
Oh, she was all happy and snuggly.
Aww.
Put her back.
What if you stage things up to go next year? Look, here's the thing about next November. F1's coming to the streets of Las Vegas, and Blake's trying to score tickets, and it's like on the 8th or the 10th of November next year, so I might be going to F1. But Jess won't let that happen. That's not her personality, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Did you just bump me out of the way?
I did.
Those hips don't lie.
So yeah, Kumiko is doing much better. Pissed off that she can't go outside as she pleases, and she just screams at the door again.
Great. Head PE is playing at the track tonight.
Oh, I know. Facebook's been telling me daily.
Everybody has to drive here to get there. Well, actually, all those people are coming from Victorville, so I'm sure they're going in the back way. Jody with the super chat, thank you so much. Crystal?
What's a cat's favorite dessert?
What?
Chocolate mouse.
Yes. Yes.
Jess says you can do Halloween next year.
Also, I can do Halloween. Oh, Pets for Dan.
Not quite.
Dang, this is
that's squishy face.
Smack Dan up. Bam! Smack my Dan up. Bam!
I've done that.
Shush.
Remember when I slapped you with the rubber?
That's right.
Brittany remembers.
I
with the rubber oven mitt, and I did not know it was going to connect so hard. You could tell by my reaction where I was like, oh my god, that really smacked you hard.
If I didn't do Novi next year, I could carve pumpkins and then go to F1. Sure. What?
Is that the plan?
That's the plan. Okay, that's the plan. I gotta move that. I gotta move my...
PJ says, Pepperidge Farms remembers.
Shut up, PJ.
Also, you can watch the vlog.
Thank you for the super chat, Jody.
Someone stole my timer.
Oh, no, it's here so we can see it. It's 5:26 minutes.
But I can't see it.
It don't matter.
Oh, okay.
You'll hear it beeping when it goes off.
Fair enough.
You'll totally hear it beeping. I saw Head PE in Flint in 2016. I still think that it took them that long for them to drive their butts over here to get here. They all live in Victorville. I was looking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go check it out more down here?
No thanks. I'm not up to date on my shots.
I know the name, and I'm pretty sure they had at least one song that played on the radio when I worked at the mall. I don't think it's anything I'm interested in.
It is not anything in your genre at all. At all. Nope. So, when this stuff comes out, it's a bar. Are we eating it tonight? Or is there a glaze for the top?
Yeah,
is this
that part?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the next.
I have to take it out and allow it to cool.
Okay.
So I don't know if we'll do the glaze on camera because it has to cool completely. Otherwise, the glaze soaks in, and I like the glaze to be sitting on top. Jody says I got to pet the Dano.
They're okay, but meh. Yeah, they're not your cup of tea. No, not at all. How come you're not going there, Marco?
I'm guessing because he doesn't want to get shot. Because that was his excuse for not going to the fair. Which, by the way, that night 2 people got stabbed. So
it was a
fair assessment.
It was a misunderstanding. It's not. it's okay. We could go live stream at the fair right now, but there's nothing there. But Marco said you weren't gonna go. Hey Marco, I was on. Really though. Okay, we have a few minutes to kill. I was on an elevator with some MMA dudes, and I think they were somebody. I'm gonna put this video on the screen.
I think they were somebody. Bjornbug wants to know if I'm gonna make the glaze now. No, I don't make the glaze until I'm about to put it on because I don't want it to harden at all. So I'll wait until I'm about to put it on. It's just gonna be powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and heavy cream or milk. And I think I do still have some heavy cream in there. Is the taco lady there? Taco truck is there. Yes, we haven't had taco truck in forever. It is there.
They take cards.
I don't know, Dan, do they take cards or cash only?
No, they take ours.
Taco truck it is.
I do taco truck. Well, Amanda says I'm making pumpkin rolls sometime this week. So, in the Aldi group on Facebook, you know, we've talked about this before, the Aldi group, where people just post all their things they find on Aldi. Everybody is losing their damn minds over the pumpkin roll, because apparently the pumpkin roll used to be really good, and then they changed the recipe, and the filling is no longer cream cheese, and there's less flavor in the bread of it, and people are really mad, and all I want to say is, like, just make pumpkin roll. Like, it's really not that hard. It's just a flat cake, and you roll it up. I mean, you guys have seen, we've made a couple of jelly roll cakes. It's not that hard. Like, just make a damn pumpkin roll. Kathy says yours is delicious. It is. And, like, people are saying that they're buying, like, 2 or 3 of them and freezing them so they can have them throughout the year. Make a damn pumpkin roll. You can make it any time of year. It doesn't just have to be fall. Like, you could just make a pumpkin roll in January or, like, March if you want to. But, I don't know. I guess some people, like, don't bake and don't have the confidence to bake, or maybe don't have the proper kitchen or tools to bake, but if you could afford 3 pumpkin rolls, you could afford a jelly roll pan and some cream cheese. Make your own pumpkin roll.
Talk amongst yourself. Hey, Marco, do you have my phone number? I want to send you this something, but, like, I need to, do you have an iPhone? I gotta, like, send it to you, but, like, I don't have you in here.
Who's Mark?
How big Mark?
Mark?
Yeah, Mark.
We've never called him that.
Well, like, that's,
Pumpkin roll is so easy. It goes fastest if you start at the top of a hill. Shut up, Chris. Shut up. Take a cake and smash it, flatten it, and add frosting and roll. Totally. Look, there's the bootleg version. You could totally make it. I have Android. I'll DM you on Instagram. Oh, yeah, you have to send it not through a text, because Androids cannot send video to an iPhone, because y'all's phone sucks, and it turns it into this little grainy thing that's about this big. And nobody can watch it. So when Terry sends me a video, sorry you have an Android, sorry I'm talking shit, but it drives me nuts, because she'll text me videos and I'm like, I can't see what it is. But we've learned you can send it through Facebook, and then it works. And maybe Instagram too. Can you send a video through Instagram? Yeah, I think you can. Yeah. My baking is when I'm out in the hot sun too long. Yeah, I advise against that. I used to give my friend the ingredients and some cash to make me pumpkin rolls. Okay, so here's the story about how I started baking. And I think I've told this before, but I was in high school and I made brownies once. Like, the first thing I ever baked was, I went big and I made cream puffs out of the red and white checkered, was it Better Homes and Gardens cookbook? Went for cream puffs. Didn't occur to me that those were hard. Who knew?
Crocker.
Is it Betty Crocker?
I think it's the red and white check.
Whichever, the red and white checked one, whatever it is. So, aside from that, like, I tried to make cream puffs. Aside from that, I made brownies, like, just from a mix, but we've talked about me making, and I think I did it, I made the Bailey's and cream, or something like that, Bailey's Irish cream brownies for my mom for her birthday, and I just make brownie from a mix, and I just, like, add a little extra milk and throw in some chocolate chips, and it turns out pretty well. So I made some brownies, and I brought them to school, and I was one of those kids that, like, wasn't really good friends with much of anybody, but, like, kind of knew everybody and would talk to people here and there, but mostly hated everybody. And there were a handful of kids that, like, I would not be friends with, but, like, I was friendly with, if that makes sense. Like, we had nothing in common. There was no way we'd hang out outside of class, but we sat by each other in class. Their last names were near mine, so we just sat by each other. We'd make jokes and whatever. And they lost their damn minds of my brownies. No, they were not special brownies. And they started bringing me the ingredients so I could make them trays of brownies and bring them back to school and give them to them. And then I was like, yeah, I kind of like baking. Never really occurred to me until I had a job interview when I was like 20. And they're like, so what are your hobbies? And I'm like, I'm in school full time and I need a full-time job. Like, I don't have hobbies. I like to bake. And as soon as you tell people you like to bake, they're like, oh my God, what do you bake? And then they want you to bring them things, and then you're that guy that bakes things. So that's how I became that guy that bakes things.
There you go. I got you on my phone as Marco Fool.
Nice.
I like it.
He used to say fool a lot when we were in junior high.
Did he? Do you
I
still?
never. What?
No, not you, him.
Oh, yeah.
Marco,
that's
do you
Marco.
still? Hannah says, Crystal and I had a similar high school experience. Which part? Baking brownies for people or hating everybody? I hated everybody so much I literally graduated a year early to get the hell out of there. Guy, I'd say gal for sure. Yeah, potato tomato.
I was really close to smashing my iPhone today. It's the productivity on it's so ridiculous. I have to drag and drop these MOV files and convert them, and then every HIC file has to be converted because Microsoft won't read that codec and stuff like that. So for a creator that's not on an Apple like
end thing to like edit on. It took me like 30 minutes to try to convert simple files that Jess asked for because they came off of my Apple phone. Really, really.
You had trouble with the ones I took in
really,
Chicago.
really
Still, I
hard
haven't made that
productivity.
blog.
I can upload them to Google Drive. They don't work.
Do you want to get an Android?
I don't, because I don't use my phone like to transfer files too much. Mostly because I don't use it as a utility because it's just impossible to like work with and like, you know.
Fair enough.
Right.
Brianna says, I was a person that got
so
things
frustrating.
that I made, and it was amazing. Still the best carrot cake ever. I do make a good carrot cake. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. No humble brag here. Just I make good carrot cake. Hannah knows. Well, Hannah hasn't had my carrot cake, but Hannah's used my recipe, and she knows that's a damn good recipe. Greg says it happens really quick when you can make good food, but if you enjoy it, it's all good. I do. I like to bake. I like to bake more than I like to eat the things that I make. So it's nice to have other people around to eat my stuff.
I need about 10 pounds anyway, so let's go.
No joke, Terry has gained weight since she's lived here because there's always snacks and we don't eat them all. Like, we've talked about it before. We throw away a lot of snacks most of the time. Nope, Terry's here. We'll be sitting there watching a horror story at the end of the night. And dude, last night you housed like 3 cookies and a bag of, we made more Funfetti Muddy Buddies because they're so good.
That's my pizza, bro. We tear up a whole pizza.
Yes.
I finished the
Yeah.
bag of the Muddy Buddies.
Yeah.
Terry has gained a few pounds since she's been here. Sorry, not sorry. You can afford to gain a few
Don't be
pounds.
sorry for
You
it.
really
Don't get
can.
big. Look, I found a soul food hookup at work too, so
Nice.
here comes the pack it on. Remember when I lived in Pomona?
Good
Thick
stuff.
this.
Brianna says, I've been trying to find one that's good because I don't have an oven right now, and I'm probably not going to make it as good as you, but it was amazing. You know, all the recipes, and I did make the carrot cake on the show, all the recipes that I make on the show are on the Getting Baked with Crystal Pinterest page. So if you guys aren't already following me on Pinterest, go follow me on Pinterest, and there is a board on there that says recipes I've made on the show, and everything I've made on the show is on there. So if you ever want to do anything I've made on the show,
That's the snack you
that's where
got?
you
That's the one, that's what we brought?
we brought
Carrot
her.
cake? It was carrot cake.
Was it just carrot cake?
Was it yeah, I think.
Sometimes, depending on time constraints, sometimes I'll try to make 2 or 3 things when I know like people are hanging around or whatever. When Dan went down to Vid Summit, I made chocolate chip cookies, lemon blueberry muffins, and
Yeah.
you took a bag of the Funfetti.
People were pretty stoked. They were stoked last year too.
My favorite was the picture you sent of Al with a muffin in one hand and cookies in the other hand, trying to shove it all in his mouth. It was great. Morgan with the member super chat. Thank you so much for being a member for 26 whole months.
Woo!
Wow, longer than 2 years. Thank you so much for the support. To say Android is superior. Whatevs. Greg says the real problem happens when you bake a bunch of sweets and only you eat it. Am I right? Exactly the problem. F. Vanth missed your explanation. They were typing and reading. I don't know what you were explaining.
I don't remember either. Is there 2 RFS Cat's Facebook pages?
There shouldn't be.
No, but if you'd like to, like...
Hold on. Did someone steal my cats?
Yes. Dan made the carrot cake. It was great. Good carrot cake is good. Good carrot cake is good. I know that sounds weird, but, like...
No, there's just
cake's
one.
good.
Just one RFS cats.
On
For,
Facebook?
did you say Facebook?
Facebook.
Oh, no, there's just one.
It's just your new thing?
Yeah, I like to shove you out of the way. You know that. That's not new. In case you don't follow on any social media, look how adorable they are. They're sitting at the door together, and it's the cutest thing.
I know. I like
them.
that. That's a very cute picture.
Yes. And they're just chilling like that, looking out the.
You don't like your
window.
own. You don't like your own posts.
I don't. It's
You know
weird
what?
to me.
I don't too.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's-
selfie high five.
No, like I took it. Obviously, I like it, or I wouldn't have posted it. Why do I have to like it? Also, that's weird.
No selfie
It's
high
just weird.
fives.
Uncle Yukon's demanding answers, Crystal.
I'm looking.
Raphael, you ain't missing anything on the iPhone. I like it fine. It was just what I picked first, and like that's what I had. Back in the day when Android first came out, they were crap. It was bad. There was no standardization. Like you'd have an operating system, and anybody can make an Android phone. But if you didn't put any like good guts in your phone, then it wouldn't run well, and it sucked. And Apple obviously owns the hardware and software, so they're consistent. But there's a lot of good things on Jess's phones and stuff that she has that are they're like 2 or 3 years ahead of the iPhone, and then we get it. And so the phone's better. They're better. The Android phones are better right now. But I love the iPhone.
Okay, so we have the RFS Cats group, right? 220 members. Thanks, guys. Where I post semi-regularly, and other people post things as well.
Okay.
And then there's RFS Cat's Pet Service with 168 followers. And it looks like you did this, because you shared something in October of 2021 about Domino's from the RFS family group. You, I think, posted this because I wouldn't have said she is so soft. That's a Dan sentence.
I'm confused. There's too many, like, pronouns there. Who's she's in what?
There's an RFS Cat's Pet Service page, and it has 4 posts on it.
Let me see.
And it has an old picture here for the banner. It only has 168 followers, and nobody posts on it, but there's 4 posts, and they look like they all came from you. Sarah's going to say bye and good night. Have a good night, everyone. Bye, Sarah. Thanks for hanging out. Chris says BlackBerry is greater than iOS.
I mean, it's...
You had a BlackBerry when I first met you, didn't you?
It's a page, not a group. So we have a page and a group for the cats? Is that what it is?
I think
I do.
You made them, so I don't know.
I do know what the difference is between a page and a group, but, like, I didn't know that we had both.
I stopped using the Getting Back to Crystal page because...
Okay, perfect. Then we do own both of them, and I just...
Okay.
I forgot that we owned those. Okay.
But they're both called RFS Cats with no distinction between the names. So I named the group Getting Back to Crystal Group. The page is still just Getting Back to Crystal, but other people can't post on the page. Well, they can, but it's harder to find it. It doesn't just go to the main, like, feed.
Right.
So I only use the group. And I used to post to both, but then I figured most people are probably following both, and they're getting double posts. So I stopped posting on the page, and I only use the group. And it looks like that's what we did with the cats, too. So...
Yeah, well, no, I do know that one's a group and one's a page. I didn't recall that we had that other one, because I don't use it, so right. I didn't recall. Okay,
so you should be following the
okay.
one that the most recent post was 2 days ago with Topo and Precious, the picture I just showed you. That's the one that's active.
Right.
Just because they're following both doesn't mean they will see both. I know, but it just seemed redundant, and
They
the
wouldn't-
same people were liking both of them, and I was just like, this is getting to be too much. So I stuck with one. Plus, Facebook changed the way you have to access your pages, and you have to do a drop down, and it pisses me off. I don't like it at all. So I just do the group. Follow the groups. What else?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm just happy that those...
Jess says, I love the new Pages experience. It doesn't work for me. I get frustrated with it.
I don't know if I've dabbled in it yet.
And since they started doing it, I have a harder time. Like, I don't get notifications all the time for posts, and every once in a while someone will say they posted something, and I'll go look, and there's like 5 posts that I did not get notifications on. It works exactly like a profile, only as your page. Right, but it used to just send everything from the Getting Back to Crystal stuff to my profile, so it was all in one place. Now it's separated it, and I don't like that. It's too much for me.
I don't know. I just moderate, and that's, I don't know.
It's fair. I don't like it.
By the way, the pic with Topo and Precious together was adorable. I liked it.
You did. You clicked like.
I did.
And then you told
I thought
me
it was
that
a good
cute,
picture.
And I think you even commented
yeah, it was
on
like
it.
a good, yeah.
I got a comment and everything. Just as I get too many notifications to do it the other way. Then that makes sense. It probably works great for you in that respect. I don't. And then I don't get notifications for the cats, the RFS fam, and the Getting Baked group. Like, those all seem to go to the other one, and so then I just don't see anything. And sometimes even when I go there, there's no notifications, and I have to click, and it shows me pending posts. It's just a pain in the ass. Are you rubbing my furry peaches?
I am. I was just waiting
fuzzy
for
bone
you
fruit?
guys to stop talking about Facebook. A Gillidy's photo
You've
is
got a
in
better topic?
new book right here. It's a journal for tracking and managing canine epilepsy. Aww.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good. That's great.
It's making me uncomfortable that you're manhandling my peach. You're gonna bruise it. Nobody touches a good peach.
Oh.
Why would you do
I
that?
hope everybody could hear that.
That hurt.
Did it sound like a home run?
It did. It felt like one. It was like elbow to elbow. Oh. Jess says that was the best line ever. The fuzzy bum fruit, that's thanks to Sam.
Yeah,
Sam called it that.
That was Sam.
So we're not calling it that forever. Did Dan pass on the ebooks from the white USB I sent you? Oh, we're like the worst people ever. We did plug it in and pull everything up one night, I think before... when was it? I think it was before I got sick. I don't know. Yes, they are there. We have access to them. And I also replied to your email finally. I hope you saw that. Cyber Husky says, someone from Instagram contacted me and asked to include him. I figured, why not? Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. Your dog's, like, even more famous now.
I got a hat when I was there. Well, they gave it to me when I was eating these, like, Mr. Beast.
Was that for your 3-hour tour?
It,
That you didn't actually go on?
no. I should have wore it for that, but I had
You
to wear.
should have.
I will, but I had to wear my hair, so I can't wear any like fun Amy Grant hats. But I got it for like the Mr. Beast popsicle. There was like a popsicle place there that had pretty cool popsicles. I ate.
Will you
I
ever
ate
wear
one.
that? Like, in real life, outside of the house, unironically? Like, this
Oh.
is the hat I'm wearing today.
No, you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me to go Jamiroquai around town.
Uncle Yukon says, hi, Gilligan.
Hey, virtual insanity. Treadmills. Watch out for
I think like
that
10
couch,
people
you
know what
see
you're
it,
doing, and it's
hitting.
hilarious.
It's hitting. Virtual one-hit wonder. No, you ain't gonna let me out of the house looking like this.
Now everybody go on YouTube and look up Jamaica and watch the video, and then
But don't.
and
It's
laugh to
terrible.
your pants. 'Cause
It's
that was
terrible.
Such a
Hannah said that needs to be a t-shirt. It makes me uncomfortable how you're manhandling
got-
my peach.
It's got a cute logo on it though. Like I like their ice cream pop logo. It doesn't know what to make of it. Ah, screw
Nope.
it.
Nope. It came into focus right at the end.
You gotta talk. Oh, you're reading. I was like,
It's a good song to play to earworm your friends with. Friends you don't like.
I mean, if we say his name 2 more times, he's gonna show up.
It's
I
true.
just did Imbo.
Wow, that was Sprite, but it was water. Because I went and got water. I thought I was drinking Sprite. Wow,
Was it
that
disappointing?
that tasted not
thought
like
Sprite
Sprite
was in
or
a
water.
different
That was
glass.
really weird. It tasted like metal. Huh. Cyber Husky, you'll be at Novi, right? That's coming up in a little less than a month.
Yeah, who else is gonna be there? So you'll see Sarah. Did PJ say he was going?
Yeah.
PJ, Cyber Husky.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see all the friends.
It will. Yeah, it'll be fun. It's not Zima, Marco. I don't even know if you can buy a Zima anymore.
Is that even a thing?
No.
So trying to peek in on
When I was like 15, one of my friends showed up with the Zima, and I was like, "Wow, you're so cool." And then
Is that what you thought?
I thought so. I'm like, "Wow!" And I just watched him, and like he drank the Zima. I didn't drink the Zima. Shit. What? I don't even know if I was asked. It wouldn't even cross my mind. I'm like, But he drank the Zima, and then we rode our bikes. Yeah. Huh.
totally copped that from his mom.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he totally copped that from his mom.
For sure.
Those things are so bad.
Yeah.
Just says Zima and Jolly Ranchers, aka Happy Farmers.
Summer Husky says, yes, hoping to be there all 3 days. This time you have to go when we feed the animals. That's the funnest part, is to go feed the animals. This year I'm just gonna try to hold the snake. I was working on my
scared?
Brittany body, so because that snake's there. I think it could be the snake. But I want to hold the snake this year.
Have you not held a snake before?
I think I can feel the snake, so couldn't have been in the last like 20 years. But like
It's like a full-size one, though? Like you wrap it around your neck like Britney snake?
You know, okay, so in the reptile area, there's like a long table. So like they have like the one that's like all the way down, and then they have smaller ones. So I don't know which one you put around you, but there was like 4 or 5 options.
I
to
don't
choose
want a
from.
giant snake around my neck. I don't even care if you're like, it's friendly.
I don't think I do.
Mm-mm.
I'm not like I don't have a desire for it, but like I need to do it, like because like I'm there, like that's what I do for. So like that's what I do. So I got to go there.
Nancy says she's going to be at Novi too, but she's
Oh,
not
cool.
sure what day yet.
I guess it's Saturday.
Holly wants to know if you're ready for hockey.
What's that?
Are you ready for hockey?
Oh my gosh, I am. I don't know. My team's just been losing for preseason, but it's okay. We played 2 games today. We were playing Jess's Red Wings a little bit ago, but I don't know what the score is.
Are you doing fantasy hockey this year?
I know. If I do, I have to like make it happen real quick, and I just don't think I have the time for. Oh, I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate not doing it. I didn't ask anybody. It's too late. No. No.
No.
No. No. I'm too full. My plate's too full. Oh, that'll be good to see you, Nancy.
Kathy says they loved getting the Welch's grape popsicles at Disneyland. Did you have any of those?
I did not. It was hot, so we didn't eat much. I ate a burger out of the burger place by the Small World. And it was really good. It was actually a good size, and it was really good for the price. It was like, I don't remember how much it was. We were looking at, when you were going through the totals today, it was like 13 bucks. It was a really good burger. When we went to Disneyland with Blake a long time ago, we got a burger, and it sucked. And it was like a
It was like a Mickey Mouse.
I don't
crap.
even remember what we ate. Blake was like 4 or 5. You remember the burger you had and the quality of the burger? Like, is that how much you love burgers?
I remember them all. Each one of them was special in her own way. And so I never forget a burger face.
It was literally like 16 years ago.
Yeah, but they redeemed themselves. It was really good. It was really good.
Crazy.
I know. Totally crazy.
How do you remember a burger from that long ago? I don't get it.
Sure, feeding the animals would be fun. It was last time. Me and the llama split the cone. Dude, the owner was sitting there going like, in all the years I've done this, like I could tell when they were sitting.
I mean,
over
I'm
there.
sure a child has done that at some point, but not a grown adult.
I think Sarah was like holding my camera away.
I remember that.
Just like, oh my, and I know she had that smile on her face like, yeah, I'm doing great in life. You keep doing that, Dan. Boy, I haven't made. Yeah, so and as I'm sitting there messing with the animals.
Nancy reminding everyone that the McDonald's adult Happy Meals start on Monday.
Yay!
Will you be getting an adult Happy Meal?
I don't know if I understand what they do at Happy Meals, but I saw that the pails were back.
Yes, that's different. So
Okay.
the pails are back, and I saw that
So-
each location is only going to have one at a time. So you have to go like 3 separate times and hope they got a different one.
Okay, hold on. And there's an adult Happy Meal. Say no more.
That's separate.
I have not heard a word about this. Hold on. I'm excited. Let me guess.
Clearly, you don't follow RFS Family on
Let me
Facebook.
guess. Let me guess.
Let me find the post.
First of all, I want the Dane pails from back when my childhood was.
Okay, but that's separate.
That's my.
An adult Happy Meal. Okay, I gotta ask yes or no questions. Does it come boxed? Like a Happy Meal?
Yes.
Is it a bigger box?
Yes, it would appear that way. Keep going.
There's a toy in the box.
Yes.
Yep.
Does the outside of the box have like a maze or a tic-tac-toe?
I do not see that information.
Yeah?
Dan, do I hear McDonald's dates are back?
I
October?
I deleted the app to try to be a good boy.
Oh.
Did you? Is that why you were spending less at McDonald's?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, also, I was using my cash back that you didn't know about from my Apple
secret
card to buy
order.
McDonald's when you weren't around. But don't tell Crystal. Don't tell Crystal.
Sorry about my
You think I quit, you fool?
Look, so I didn't. I do our budget where I like
It was
line by line write everything we spent everywhere.
I have
And
curved a lot of it.
I did
I have
August,
curved a lot.
and like
Here, can I close this?
I have access to Dan's Discover card, so I can see that, and I entered all of that, and I'm like, not once, huh? No, like nothing in the
Are you
restaurant category
suspicious?
for the entire month of August, and yeah, I was like, in September there was a few, nothing in August. I'm like, this is damn impossible. I know this man ate some burgers. Like, come on, what were you doing? And then I get to the Apple card, and there were some on there, and then he admits that there were secret burgers. So that makes a lot more sense.
It is tapered off. It is tapered off a lot, except for every live stream
okay, so here's the deal.
when Kevin gives me burger money. Thanks, Kev, wherever you are. Okay.
Stop encouraging him, you guys.
So
So, you
okay.
can see the box if you would like to.
Okay.
It comes with one of 4 collectible figurines: Grimace, the Hamburglar, Birdie, and Cactus Buddy. 'Cause
Whoa.
They're teaming up with the Cactus Plant Flea Market to do this.
I'm not on those drugs. Why there's 4 eyes?
Yeah, I don't know. That's yeah. Oh wow, I did not notice
Can
that.
we
So you pointed that out.
Can we get a little bit of help here?
No, we can't. I can screenshot it. Hold on.
Okay. I'm a little confused here.
All right, hold on. I'm cropping so we can go bigger.
I gotta put the munchkin to bed. No. AJ needs to listen to this. This is McDonald's.
Yeah, hold on. This
The
is
the
important
fate of
facts.
fast food toys
We're
are
getting there.
are here. Okay. What? Okay. So, Crystal, explain to me.
This is the first I've seen of it. Like,
Hold on, let me get a shot on here. There's 4 eyes on these things.
I don't know.
And also, what is
Ay,
that?
ay, ay, ay.
What is that? Is that cold fries?
Marco, thank you, because I don't. This timer's dying on me and it's not beeping. I appreciate you. That's why I wanted to see it, because it's not been beeping lately, Dan.
I need to get that big red one that we've been using.
Yes, you do.
Is that cold fries? What is that guy?
Cactus guy.
No, it's the cactus guy. They teamed up with whatever it says at the bottom of the box, the Cactus Flea Market or something.
Oh, okay, it's not a rapper.
No. No.
Well, that's the last time I had my little yummy meal. It was pretty good. Okay. cactus plant flea market, and it comes with these weird things.
I'm gonna go a little bit longer on this.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, why are we not beeping anymore? Something.
The last two of those.
I had one of these timers forever, and I absolutely loved it. And then I bought more of them, and they suck. I had to return one because it wouldn't stop beeping randomly.
It'd be rad if there's a piece of technology we could use just to spit the timer out. And it
But
would
then
tell us.
everybody has timers.
Yeah, you know.
I set them at everybody's house.
Okay, so what happened? They took Dan's drawing to the flea market. I don't know.
Do you need a four-eyed grimace? I kind of want one. Or, I mean, you are the Hamburglar. Can we get a
When
four-eyed
does this
Hamburglar?
happen?
It starts Monday.
All right, are you want to go? Should we live stream and go to McDonald's and get an adult Happy Meal? Is that what's happening?
Apparently so.
All right. Well, is there anything new or anything? Does it come with like?
Kathy with the Google Foo. The iconic characters have been reimagined with four eyes, which is Cactus Plant Flea Market Box's signature visual look of the double
Fucking
vision
imagination.
smiley popular with Gen Z. So that little smiley one, that's a four-eyed thing. So then they made the other ones have four eyes because that's their thing?
That shows how shitty their imaginations are. I know what we'll do. We can do anything. With 4 eyes in the same spots. In the same spots. Not even like anywhere else. Lazy booking. Oh my gosh. Yes, live stream
What would you have
McDonald's. I would have started with not 4 eyes.
But that cactus figure, like the flea market, whatever it was called, that's their character.
Right,
It has four
and then
eyes.
so that's their
So
like
that's their
art.
collaboration. So
it's gonna be interesting. They look after like lampooning it. Those look kind of creepy cool with the 4 eyes. It does look kind of
Yeah,
creepy
I
cool.
want
Okay,
to
yeah.
keep
So
it
we'll live stream field trip to McDonald's and we'll go get them on Monday. We can do that on Monday.
Uncle Yukon wants to know what time, so he can get his phone working.
It's 10:30 is when 10:30 a.m. is when McDonald's opens. Here's the thing, I can't tell. Some of y'all are around all day long. Some of you are around only in the evenings. Some of you are from like, Britain or whatever. And then you guys are like,
what was that?
That was
no.
that was Britain.
No,
That
it was
Nope.
not.
We don't high step.
That was Britain.
No,
Uh-huh.
no,
We don't
don't do it
high
again.
step.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah,
So
no high
so
step.
they're up early in the morning. They're up early in the morning too. So yeah, in Britain. So I don't know what time to do it at.
I think we have like one person. From
I will
Britain.
miss. I will likely be driving. I'm around when I'm awake.
Pretty much.
Yes, sorry, Jess. Oh, you could listen to it. You can listen to it in your car. Oh, while I'll do it. All right. So like 10:30 in the morning on Monday. Oh wait, do I have a car on
Are you
Monday?
going for breakfast?
No, that's when lunch starts getting sold.
But that's breakfast time.
Dude,
Are you
sometimes
gonna wait until lunchtime?
sometimes I would pace around here like waiting for 10:30 just so I could go out and do my like chores to get lunch. Otherwise, McDonald's before 10:30 a.m. is useless. It's useless. It's McNasty. It's overpriced per square inch before 10:30 in the morning. Y'all know that, right?
Yep.
And so no.
Unless you get cheap.
You're not gonna wait till lunch and like get me some fries?
Oh, if you want it, we could have adult McDonald's lunch date.
I wanted more information about what is going on with the food in it.
Right.
Like they have 4 eyes too?
No, like what's in my box? What are my options? What am I getting?
Right.
Because I did see something about it, but now I didn't see it in that post. Keep talking.
Dick Van Dyke did it better, but a better British accent. Yeah, I don't have a good one. Sorry, I can't even work on it. Like I can.
No, everybody does a better accent than Dan.
Everybody.
Okay. You get a Big Mac or a 10-piece nuggets, fries, and a drink. No word on the cost.
Basic.
Wait, like all of it comes in there.
Big Mac or 10-piece
10-piece
nuggets,
fries, drink.
fries, and a drink,
All
and
right.
your toy.
And my toy.
But no like pie or.
$19.99.
Yeah, Greg's got it. Yeah, a 10-piece Big Mac and something else. I think. I love it.
Yeah,
it's something else. I think.
not
I love
and
it.
10-piece
Uh,
or a Big Mac. You have to choose.
$10 million. Wait, can I win? Is there like a scratcher card? Can I win something?
The cost.
Oh yes, I know, right? Yeah. So okay, we'll do it on Monday, 10:30. 10:30 in the morning. Look out for the live stream. Sounds weird that they're doing that a little bit, but look at here we go.
If you purchase the box it says on the Chains mobile app. Is that McDonald's mobile app? It is, okay. If you purchase through the app, you get entered into a merchandise-based contest automatically. And you can win McDonald's t-shirts, sweatshirts, and even a chair made to look like Grimace.
That's what I need, a McDonald's t-shirt. And it's not even going to be a black shirt. It's going to be a white shirt with a frickin' M on it.
2-color.
It's just say McDonald's. It's
Two-color
going to have a
print.
bunch of fucking trademarked logos on the bottom of it. It's, yeah. It looks like we'll be using that when we dye your hair. You wear it. Oh, right, I do hair dye.
Where all the
shirt.
ugly shirts go to die.
Oh, I got to leave at 10 a.m. on Monday, so that's 7 a.m. on my time. So 8, 9, 10. Oh, you're gone all day. Darn it. That's hardcore, Jess.
Greg says, you know you want a giant Grimace chair. I'm saying. A shirt with M for Marco. Is that what you tell yourself the McDonald's M stands for?
Dude, now I want a one phone so I can wear it for you, bro. Or I would let you wear it so you remember your name.
Is the Grimace chair like a purple? I imagine. It says it's made to look like Grimace.
Can we-
I imagine it's just like Grimace arms and just Grimace like you sit on Grimace.
What if he...
It's his arms like this.
Dude, it's uncomfortable.
Put your butt here.
Yeah.
Inflatable? Or maybe a toilet. Oh, I hope it's not a toilet.
Beanbag chair?
Yeah, I want a Grimace chair now. We don't have a photo of the prizes?
No.
No?
Unfortunately not.
They didn't,
I can
or-
I can Google it and see if it's elsewhere because
Okay.
this was 2 days ago.
Yeah, Shannon, set your alarm. Does your bed vibrate? Like, does the sleep number beds vibrate when you get texts? Set your
God,
alarm.
I hope it's this. I'm sure it's not. This is a Photoshop.
No, it's a Photoshop
Yeah.
of a Grimace chair. But maybe... Like Cherry from Pee-wee. Right. That's kind of what I was thinking.
This is most certainly not it. This is from a Photoshop contest, but that would be fabulous.
Yeah, but maybe if you could use your Google photo to see if any other articles are
I'm working on
around, that would be great. Oh, Helen's here. Hey, Helen. Helen, I got jury duty on Monday.
But you don't have to go. You already called me. You don't have to go Monday, remember?
But then I have to try again Monday for Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't have to go on Monday. But I probably have to, we'll see, I have to report the next day.
All it's showing me is the old McDonald's
Okay,
chairs.
okay.
And I think that's what that one that I just showed was. It's from the place.
Alright. So maybe we just don't have...
Yeah, because look at all the chairs.
I remember the McDonald's play place.
Yes. But there is no... I even searched it with contests and there's nothing coming up.
I have a box with at least 100... No. I have a box with about 40 to 50 pieces of Happy Meal toys from back in the day. I have the Transformers ones, I have the Muppet Babies ones, I have the Garfield ones,
We have a couple
the
of the
Tonka
Nuggets,
toy
too, I
ones that I remember being 7, and like we were moving, or 8, and we were moving up here, and I was like playing with that toy. I still have that. I see them in a box, but I still have a lot of those. I still have a lot of those toys.
I'm so hungry right now. I forgot to eat before the stream.
Oh,
This is
no.
just about done, and like I said, it has to cool before I'm putting the glaze on it, so we're almost done. Greg hopes it's a 7-foot-tall fuzzy chair.
Dude.
Me too.
Yes.
I bet it's like a camping chair, though.
If so, we have to send it to your farm. Because you have to put it like on the side of the road and just no explanations forever.
Someone would steal it.
No, you have to look at it and it'll be there for like 20 years and they're like, how did that get there?
It's the Grimace chair house.
Right? Yeah, poor Jess. 5 hours and 30 minutes round trip for Memphis's physical therapy. That's
a lot.
That's pretty driving. Well, you can listen to me on audio and I'll describe to you what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I described what's going on to...
Do you remember his name?
No.
Alec.
Alec. Yes, Alec. Alec, sorry. I could see it in my head. Wait. So, yeah, so...
Sensitive.
I thought it was the raddest thing. Okay, at Disneyland, there was a visually impaired person. Can we say blind?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think blind is insensitive.
The girl was blind, and she had her, the blind stick. Oh, I'm sorry. And then she was putting stock away, just like, ka bubble, boom, boom.
She might
and
not have
I
been
was like,
fully blind. She might have just been visually impaired to the degree that she needed the stick.
I thought that was...
Unless she just knew where everything was in there.
It was impressive. It was impressive. It was some Daredevil, like, it was just sonar. It was cool. I thought that was really neat. That's all. I was just impressed on humans sometimes. I'm like, see, like, we can be like sonars if we wanted to.
Alec was correctly guessing the movie stills.
Isn't that so cool?
Yes.
It's so cool.
Brittany says it's called a cane.
Right.
I think it's it's different than a cane, though, because a cane you, like...
Alec, where are you?
Wait.
Come save me here. Come save me.
Is it a walking... No, it's not a walking stick. I don't know.
Most blind people have some vision. Oh yes, our friend Whit, who is a very big Hanson fan.
Yes.
She was our very much I could barely see
Very on the top.
a friend that would always tell us about visual stories.
I think Alex said he can see, like, he can see changes in light, but not like see things.
Right.
All right. Stupid timer. All right, so ta-da! I don't know if you want to grab side cam because I can't really tilt this.
So this is the best bit is when Alec knew when you were parked.
Yes, he did. He said up and to the left, and he was absolutely correct.
No, I'm
talking about his sonar.
I'm telling you, humans are could be dialed in crazy ways.
Beer on Bug says it's a collapsible cane. Okay. All right, so not much to see here. It's got its crumble topping. It was like kind of boiling in there. It looks like it's gotten pretty gelatinous, so it should hold together pretty well when we cut it apart. Like it's not gonna goo out everywhere.
Let me get closer here.
But like I said, we do have to let this cool, and once it's completely cool, then I'm going to make a glaze for it out of powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and heavy cream. Greg says it's perfect. Let's eat it. It's lava.
It is really long.
So
It was literally boiling in there.
I have to fly in to go to the Pet Expo. What snackables are flyable?
Anything, you can bring food. You
I
can
can't.
fly with food.
I don't know if I can bring you this, but I'll bring something though, Greg. So you'll have some sort of crystals baking.
Cookies travel the best.
Do you have? Can Greg pick?
Yeah, Greg, if you have a request of something you want me to send Dan with, or Jess, if you have a request, although Jess does get the snacks more often than Greg does, so, you know.
Yeah, but she just super chatted.
Wow.
Oh, bye, Greg.
Moving
Sorry,
on.
dude. Bye.
Jess with the super chat, thank you so much, friend. It says, hey, Crystal, before I forget, thanks for making snacks for us. The muffins were amazing, and the cookies were so perfectly round and good. It was so darn good. Yay, I'm glad.
It was, at the last time, I was like, we gotta give them away. But then that's alright, Terry's been is carrying them up. Part of me was like, I was gonna
carrying them up.
You're carrying them up, yes. Thanks for the super chat, Jess.
Yeah, thank you, and I'm glad you enjoyed the snacks.
No nuts!
You could have sent her with the
Oh,
Muddy Buddies. Like, I was like, this bag is for Jess. Like, give this to Jess. And apparently, he did not do that. So
It's just when we exiting the car, everything's in our hands, and then here and there. Yes. Well,
and
and then we
had it for a snack on the plane.
we brought them up to the. Oh, I should have. Huh? You know what is the
Could
best
have
part?
sent her back with a baggie full of cookies.
The best part about Jess is she comes fed. Like, she sends a box ahead of time of all these great snacks, and she don't
Yes.
take it back with me. So I have, Smart Waters, and I have these great, breakfasty things, and then I have some really nice trail mix. Good top shelf trail mix.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, yeah, it's the best. I have,
And thanks for the leave-in conditioner.
Yes, best perks of the job.
Right.
I got no leave-in conditioner at the bike shop.
No.
None at all.
We did get giant boxes of lemons, though. I do miss those days.
That's true. That's true.
Greg says no nuts. Okay, that's easy enough.
And my darn M&Ms, they're the worst type of M&Ms.
Oh, they're just plain. They're regular old M&Ms.
Just, you know what?
Yeah, you're gonna eat them.
Okay, my bit was gonna be that I was gonna start dropping them on the floor in front of your face, but guess who just showed up and fought? And so no
Hey, you got
M&Ms, no
snacks?
M&Ms will be dropping. But I was
Now
gonna,
Mooch thinks they're snacks.
I was gonna
now
start-
you're gonna have to get cat snacks.
I was gonna start dropping M&Ms. You know what? These are
Now Terry thinks they're snacks.
nope. No. Yes. Oh, that went right down.
It was blue too. Go Dodgers.
Wrong
Did
way.
Did that go all the way down your throat?
It dropped down my
That was
throat.
crazy.
That's not safe at all.
My tongue is good though.
Marco says you need the smart water.
They are all accounted for. Shut up, Marco.
Hey Marco, say less.
She's got the smart water. All right. Are you getting snacks? Kathy says, here they won't let you take any food until after security, then buy some. I've always taken all kinds of, I pack, candy and snacks and things. Anthony one time flew from New York with a New York pizza.
That's right.
He took each individual piece and wrapped it in foil and then put them in Ziploc bags. And he brought us a New York damn pizza
That's
and
right.
some really good cookies.
That was funny. I remember that.
Uncle Yukon wants to know if the water makes you smarter, Terry.
You know,
I'm sorry,
once I consider,
Marco asked that,
once,
actually.
once I consider the mathematical calculations and consider barometric pressure and universal, just stuff and things, absolutely.
That sounded very smart.
Look,
Yeah, I've never
I
had
got
a problem.
promotion before the hotel even opened.
There
so
you
yeah.
go. I've never had a problem taking any food or candy or anything. Although I will say, when we left Traverse City, they said, okay, you need to put all your food in a separate bin, and that was so embarrassing. Do you guys know how much food I had? Like, Jess sent us back with a bunch of snacks, plus I had my own snacks. I literally had a whole bin full of food, and was just like, for shame. It's my airplane snacks. I don't know.
Okay, Crystal. So we have floor cam now, like vertical, so we can.
Floor cam, main
Yeah,
cam?
so we can give off to. Honestly,
They all
I
went
kind
off.
of talk crap about these plain M&Ms, but oh my gosh, I'm kind of.
All you ever want is plain chocolate. There you go. There's
Yeah,
your
I'm kind
plain
of.
chocolate.
Thanks, Jess.
Greg's going to bed. Have to take out docs in the morning. I don't know what that means, but good night. Thanks for hanging out. Jess says, I'm telling you, those are my favorite. I just ordered, so my mom and I are in charge of ordering, like, office supplies and stuff, so I tend to pick the candy because she doesn't really eat too much candy. I got M&M's because it's summertime and everything else melts that's chocolate. And I got caramel, peanut butter, and regular, like a mixed bag of little mini bags. Peanut and caramel are my two favorites, I think. I like the crunch of the peanut ones.
Can you call Precious?
Fresh.
Here. He sat up, but he's sleeping sitting up.
Let me see if I can.
I brought you back.
He usually doesn't come in here when everybody's in here
No.
eating snacks. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Come on, bud.
I don't like peanut M&Ms for some reason. I will eat them, but it's not my favorite. They're good. I like those are good. I like the pretzel M&Ms. Hannah, I don't remember. I think I remember.
We had those. I don't necessarily love the texture of it.
Hannah, have you tried the jalapeno M&Ms? There was that green bag that one time of jalapeno M&Ms. I brought back. Where's that Werther's?
I like the Thai coconut peanut ones.
That I had never heard of.
Those are fire.
I had never heard
Coconut,
of
I don't think I ever got those.
They were super like you couldn't taste coconut at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I never. That's. I don't think I remember that one. That's cool.
Can you guys see? Look at Topo. Watch, he catches.
Oh yeah, he'll catch him in his mouth. Yep, do like 3 up and downs and he'll follow it. Mooch used to do it, but now he's
Toby.
over it.
I like coconut.
He'll
M&Ms.
catch it with
I
his
do
hand.
love-
They slipped out of his hand, but he'll catch it with his hands and put it in his mouth.
I don't know if
He's
I
well
had the
trained.
mint M&Ms.
I
I don't recall if
remember.
I did or not.
I currently have. What do I have here? White chocolate marshmallow M&Ms. I
What?
think these are old.
What?
Best before 2019.
Oh, damn.
We could still eat them. It's still good. It's been a minute. Because I buy all the bootleg snacks and then I forget to eat them. And there's too much.
Right, I ate a lot of these right now. Those are good. Thanks, Jess. Thanks for oh, I'm in the wrong. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Don't look there.
Oh, because that camera.
Don't look there. That was a fun night. Are we done cooking?
Yeah, this is really warm. I'm going to have to let this like cool completely because I'm not going to be able to cut it for a while.
That's fine. This was supposed to be a
I'll
fun
be
hangout
free.
show,
Yeah,
show anyway. So
that's it. We're
and we'll
done.
wrap it up soon. I know you're fading.
I need food.
Okay.
I need food.
Yeah.
Don't forget Kitty, Holly says.
I went and dropped her some.
Nice. Good job. Jess says the trick is to add those M&Ms to the trail mix because there's never enough in the mix.
Yeah. Or they're bad quality.
Yes.
Dang, 69% funded for Eleanor and 59% funded for Shiloh.
Nice.
That's a big jump for today.
Can you swap cameras? And can we get a reminder for anybody like Megan who has just shown up? Hello, Megan. You're just in time for us to say goodbye. If you guys have not heard, Jess now has available Shiloh and Eleanor plushies. The link is pinned up at the top of the chat. I don't know where the chat is for you. Wherever the chat is, top of the chat has the link for the plushies. If you guys want them, make sure you get them as soon as possible because they're only available for a limited time. They're pre-orders and they only make what has been ordered, and after that you can't get them ever until Dan Auctions is off for $1 million.
Or yeah.
What?
Real quick too before we go.
Oh, there's the plushies. Aren't they cute?
Yes.
Don't you want one? Dang, girl, you sell it. I try. What's up, Dan?
Can we talk about the calendar?
We can talk about the calendar. So we have a full month. Next month there's a lot going on. There's not going to be a whole lot of shows. So make sure you guys show up this month. We've got all sorts of stuff going on. On Wednesday we'll be doing Name the Movie by the Quote. We haven't done that in quite a while. We've got movie quotes. You guys guess in the chat what movie it is. You earn points. You're the winner. Hooray! Friday we'll make salted brownie cookies. So these first couple of recipes are pushed from last month from when I was sick and I couldn't do any baking. So we pushed those to this month. Same order, I believe. The salted brownie cookies, and then the following Friday, butterscotch blondie gooey bars. Those sound amazing, don't they? Next Saturday, no show. We are going to a family baby shower. So we're going to be gone all day Saturday. No show on Saturday. We've got a Mario Kart, a Pictionary, and we're doing something a little bit different. So because there's no show next weekend, because we did baking now, and because we have a paint night coming up on the 22nd, which, by the way, those start at 4 p.m. Pacific. Those start a little bit early if you want to join us for that. We only have 2 Saturdays for Dantix. So we're doing a Dantix on the 26th. Answer in the chat. Dantix 2.0, the multiple choice one that you guys love so much, with 5 rounds of 10 questions. Is that right? That's going to be on the 15th. Call-in Dantix will be on the 29th. That's going to be the Halloween episode. We are working on Dan's Halloween costume. You guys are not going to want to miss this. If you did miss previous years, he was Dracula. He was Frankenstein. What will he be this year? You've got to show up on the 29th to find out. That's all I've got. We did order a costume. It should be here tomorrow, and I'm really excited to see how that works.
There we go. Do you guys need any refill on Hawaiian snacks? Let me know. Sending out mainland packages this week. I think we still have a little bit of Hawaiian snacks left, so thank you.
I do have a few of the
but I tell
macadamias.
You what, why don't you save it for Christmas time, because we're about to open up the P.O. box again for all the Christmas stuff. I know this will be a chance for you guys to send all the fun stuff through the holidays.
Yes.
So starting, I think, next week through October through the end of the year.
Kathy thinks you're going to be a drag queen. No. Although we did talk about the half man, half woman. You can't buy that costume. You'd have to make it. It's not
I was
happen.
trying to figure out. Yeah, I wanted to do that so I could do some bits back and forth.
Right. Which I'm capable of making it. Just there's no time to make it.
Yeah.
PJ says I love that it's multiple years now. Yeah, it's a bit now. He commits to it. So make sure you show up. We're not going to tell you what it's going to be. You're going to have to show up and see what Dan's costume is.
It's always the fun. That's always.
Beer and Bug wants to know if somebody just drove a lawnmower up your street. That is entirely possible.
You were so desensitized to it. I don't even hear it.
I vaguely remember hearing some sort of noise, but yeah, who knows? Those little like motorbike things that like you probably shouldn't ride on a busy street with a 50 to 55 mile an hour speed limit. Those are really popular right now. No helmets. That's the way to go. Those things go like 50. It's crazy. So it's probably one of those. That's my guess. I need to go eat food, guys.
Yes.
Brittany wants to know if you're going to be 5 feet 10 for Halloween.
I love these people.
Brittany, I love you. That was brilliant.
I know you're not here, but I hate you, Steve.
Brilliant, Brittany. Thank you so much. I'm starving. I'm starting to get a little bit lightheaded. I have to go, guys. I need food.
Well, adult McDonald's on Monday.
Yeah, check out. Make sure you have
everybody.
notifications turned on so you know when Dan goes live on Monday. If you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up on your way out. It does help with algorithm things and stuff that we have no control over unless you hit that thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you. Well, Dan will see you Monday. I'll see you Wednesday. Bye, guys.